Hey, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, man, and to wake up, you stiff-necked and rebellious Jake and Eve. Right, actually,
What?
book, 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse number 5, real quick. Yeah, man. Give me Leviticus chapter 19 and verse number 17. Go ahead.
That's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 5. Go thy way.
Youth, man. Right now, realizing how much sin I was in.
Right.
Kind of meditate on it here and there, and you be like, damn, yeah, I did throw that coin into the fountain.
Yep.
What was you wishing upon? What God was you serving when you threw that coin into the fountain at the mall?
Come on, man.
Right? All these little things to make us fall to idolatry, man. Right? Keep going on that.
And their children, their wickedness.
And the children are wickedness. Why?
Which they have done against me. That they may tell their children.
That they may tell their children's children, man. Right? Get on up here. So it fell off on the hoodie.
Got it.
Yeah, kind of. Lord willing. Kind of. The water. Kind of. Read that again, King. That they may tell their what?
That they may tell their children's children. Because the sins of their fathers are increased in them.
Hey, because the sins of our fathers are increased in us, man. Right? If you can give me the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse number 6. Go ahead.
For they have forgotten me.
For they have what?
For they have forgotten
Hey,
me.
we have forgotten the Lord, man. We have forgotten how to love one another, right? Brotherly love is non-existent in this world, man. Didn't it say, I believe it's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse number 12, that the love of many shall wax cold, because iniquity shall abound in these last days, man. Right. Our people love sin, they love iniquity, they love getting high, they love getting drunk, they love hating one another. That's the iniquity that abounds more and more in these last days, man. Right? They're not sincere. Every man is out to get one another. They got that I got to get one up on them spirit, man. Right? I got to get it first. Right? Keep going.
And have offered unto strange gods.
And they offer unto strange gods, man. When you hit the weed, man, you offering unto a strange god.
Right.
Right? When you're getting drunk, you offering unto a strange god. When you're in the middle of the night doing God knows what, you're offering unto a strange god. Right? When you go before the altar and you bow down, you do the little cross symbol and kiss it and throw it up to the heaven. Who are you serving?
Right.
That's not God, man.
Right.
Right? You have to learn and relearn how to serve the Most High God because our forefathers have failed, right? Northern Kingdom has failed and served at the Mount. They rewrote their own laws, man. They try to rewrite the Torah and put their own laws in there. Northern Kingdom was wicked, man. They went off, right? That's why we had to bid them back in, man. Southern Kingdom went off. They was wicked, man, right? Judas, sold out the Lord for idolatry, for money. Right? That was idolatry. It was covetousness. Right. It was greed. Right? Keep going.
I'm even he that brought them out of the land of Egypt.
And the Lord's saying, I'm the one that did these things for you. Right? Look upon me, not the idols. Right? Not the worldly treasures. not the worldly things, man. I teach you how to love.
Right.
I'll show you the right way to repentance, man. Not to say I repented and I'm still evil. I repented and I still do wickedness.
Right.
Well, what did you repent from, man? Right, keep going.
From the house of bondage. But they have provoked me unto wrath.
But we have provoked the Lord unto wrath, man. Right? And that's why the iniquity of our fathers have fell upon the children. Bring that out in Hosea.
It's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, and verse number 6.
Right, bring it out.
And it reads, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
What the Lord say?
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge that we have. We're ignorant. And chiefly we're ignorant of Satan's devices, man. Right? We don't know how Satan get down.
Right.
Right? I was listening to a video today, man. The brother say, you follow the way of Satan. He said, yeah, because he know what I like.
That's
what? What?
That's crazy.
What? Yeah. Because you're ignorant of his devices. Yeah, Satan know what you like, man.
Yep.
And he give it to you.
Right.
But it's a mirage. He give you a dime, right? All natural hair, right? Long eyelashes, right? Everywhere, everything how you like it. But it's really a booger wooger, man. Right? It's really nothing that you like, right? It's an Edomite, right? She look about like she 4 of them.
She got AIDS.
Right? And she seduced you by this mirage that Satan had put on, man. And
Right.
You don't even know, man.
Yeah.
Right? Because we have been deceived,
Drunk.
right? For our lack of knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because we did what?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because you scoffed. Because you walked by proudly.
Right.
Because you said, I don't like what y'all teach.
Right.
Right? Y'all teach hate, we teach love.
Right.
To love is to hate your enemy.
Exactly.
If you loved your people and you loved yourself, you would hate those that hate you.
Right. Bring it out.
Didn't David say that in the book of Psalms? Right? I hate those that hate thee.
Right.
And I hate them with a perfect hatred, man.
Ah.
That's Psalms 139 and verse number 20 on down.
That's right.
Right? Bring it up.
It said, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
And now we're not priests anymore, man.
Right.
We niggas.
Right.
Right? Negroes.
Right.
Colored.
Right.
We are all these bywords, man.
Right.
We're not the people that we used to be.
Right.
We're not kings, princes, and priests anymore.
all.
Right? You YNs.
Right.
Right? Damn baby kids.
Right.
Right? These are all the things that we have succumbed to, and we hold it like it's tradition now.
Madness.
Right? Little stink. I'm glad we don't hear that shit no more, man.
Crazy.
Heard a little stink too much growing up, man.
Crazy.
All right, go ahead.
Seeing thou hast forgotten.
And he spiritually stunk, man.
Right.
Because he didn't keep none of the laws, man. He was the most wicked on the block.
Come on.
And he was 5.
Right.
Right? Terrorizing everybody, knocking on people's door, running, right? Punching kids, and being a menace around the city, man.
Kicking trash cans.
Yeah, man. Right? Go ahead.
It says, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Lord. It's like, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
So because our forefathers have forgot the law of our God, again, what it was bringing out in 2 Ezra 1 and 5, the Lord will forget our children, man.
Right.
That's how we have succumbed to the things that we are in, man. Right? The positions that we're in. Right? The Stockholm Syndrome. The cleaving unto the enemies, man. That's why we're in a position that we are in to this very day. Our forefathers have failed us. They have made a league with the heathen, right? They hug them, they kiss them on the cheek. They say, I love you, and I'll see you later, man.
Right.
Be safe. Well, we don't wish the heathen a safe departure, man. We wish the downfall of the heathen, man. Right? We wish hatred and death upon them just like the Lord did. Right? Just like David did, man. Right? Don't they confederate against us, man? Right? How dare you be a coon like our forefathers and Maccabees, man? And say, let us make a league with them. Let us go snitch.
That's right.
And you, Jake, when you don't get your way, guess what you do?
Ooh, look at him.
You go tell. Man, if I can't be high priest, ain't nobody gonna be high priest. Niggas got that wicked spirit on it. If I can't have it, can't nobody have it.
Oh.
Right? And they burn it down. Right? That's Jake for you, man.
Jake.
That's how we know we the people of the Bible, man.
Bad.
Esau don't fit that. The Arab man don't fit that.
Come on now.
Dot head Indians don't fit that. Chinese people don't fit that. Hey, so when we read these things, man, hey, listen and understand, right? Go ahead and give me that in Leviticus. You can drop everything else.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19.
Give me the book of Matthew.
And verse number 17.
15.
And it reads,
14.
Thou shalt not hate thine brother in thine heart.
What the Lord say?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Hey, we're not supposed to hate our people in our heart, man. We're not supposed to meditate on the hatred for our people, right? We have to love our people at all times, even within our mind, man.
Right.
Because that's where it starts at.
Exactly.
The hatred starts in your heart.
Exactly.
Right? Didn't that have what happened with Saul? He didn't show forth his hatred first.
Right.
He said in his mind.
Right.
They said his tens and his tens and 20 thought, me, my thousands. David better than me.
Come on now.
Hey, he got hot, man. Right?
Esau.
Hating. Right? But he said that in his mind before he showed forth the action of getting the big ass javelin, man. throwing it through the wall. That had a meta.
Trying to kill his own son.
Right.
Crazy.
Oh, you love David too? Well, I get both of y'all going out here.
That's your man.
Right?
You could die with him.
Right.
That's crazy.
You no kin to me.
What?
How you turn your damn son away, man?
My son.
Right? But hey, Jonathan, man, he stood for what was right. And he knew that David didn't go up, man, but he knew his father went off. Right? Go ahead, keep going on that.
It says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Uh-huh.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
Do what?
Rebuke thy neighbor.
We have to rebuke our neighbors, man. Give me Sirach 42 and 19. You drop that. We have to rebuke our neighbor and let them know, hey, where they're going off, man.
Right.
Hey, that's love.
Exactly.
Right, keep going.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And we're not supposed to suffer sin upon one another, man. You have to show love by rebuking your neighbor. Give me that in the book of Proverbs, chapter 26 and verse number 5. 27 and 5. Right? We have to rebuke our neighbor first, man. That's love. Correction is love. Right? We have to start correcting one another when we see one another going off. Don't let them fall by the wayside. That's true brotherly love, man. Even in the world, we have a lack of letting our people know, hey, you see his fit bad, and you just don't tell him. Your shoes scuffed up, right? Your shoestring untied. It's little things we won't even let our people know of. How much more are you going to correct him when he's in error or in sin? Or do you just promote it?
Right.
Women do that all the time, man. Like I said, we was on the clubhouse room. Sister was throwing a pity party for another sister, bashing Israelites wickedly. And she's an Israelite.
Right. Madness.
How are you supporting wickedness, man?
Right.
You're in sin with her.
Right.
Right? A damn accomplice.
Come on, man.
Right, go ahead.
Necessity. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, and verse number 5. It reads, open rebuke is better than secret love.
What the Lord say?
Open rebuke is better than secret love.
So if I rebuke you openly, and it doesn't have to be amongst the congregation, but I have to let you know, that's better than loving you secretly.
Right.
Yeah, I love them, but I just can't tell them. Well, that's not love, man.
At all.
You have to give that open rebuke to let them know that you truly love them, man. Right? Is there more on that?
Verse 6, faith.
Go ahead.
It said, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
Read that again.
Verse 6, faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful.
Hey, faithful are the wounds of a friend.
Right.
Because guess what? Those wounds build you up.
Yep.
Doesn't it say iron sharpen iron?
Yep.
You gon' get cut in a sword fight, man. While you jousting and practicing, man.
Right.
But guess what? And when that wound heal up, you know you're not gonna get cut from that same move no more, man. These wounds heal up. But the kisses of a friend, hey, they're like an enemy to you, man. Because they tell you all sweet things. Didn't it say that in the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse number 9 on down? Prophesy unto a sweet thing. Deceit. Hey, because the truth hurts. Right. The truth cuts you. It say that in the book of Hebrews, chapter 4 and verse 12. That this word is like a two-edged sword, man. Piercing even to the sunder of men. Right? So you get spiritually cut, hey, when somebody rebuke you. You may have to reflect on yourself and be like, yeah, I am going on. Right? You got to examine yourself, right? Even after the matter. Really look within, like, yeah, what can I do to be better, man? Right? Because guess what? That brother not telling you that for envy or hatred or strife. He's telling you that to save your own soul, man. Exactly. The Lord put the spirit on him to tell you that you may save your own soul. Hey, what's going on, brother? You got 2 minutes for the words of the Lord? 2 minutes for God, brother. You believe in God? You got 2 minutes for him? You got 2 minutes for the youth to teach us something? Well, teach some young men a few things real quick. We need help, brother.
What the fuck is that doing for us?
Well, hold on, brother. You gotta.
His flesh.
Hold on, brother. You gonna come back out here and teach us after you drunk?
Right.
Well, come be sober and teach us first, brother.
Come on, man.
What? We killing your high by you teaching your people?
That's crazy.
Wow. Sis, you got 2 minutes for the words of the Lord? You got 2 minutes to hear how we the greatest people on the face of the earth and what we got to do to get back to our rightful authority on being kings and princesses upon this earth. 2 minutes. One scripture at least, sister. Well, look, in these last days, we have to repent and come back to the true living God and serve him. Because if we don't, and we keep breaking God's laws, guess what? We're going to die. We need to know how we're the greatest people on the face of the earth and what we need to do to get back to our rightful estate. Because we're not in that estate right now. We're not in our land. We're in the land of our captivity. We are in modern day slavery where we wake up, we go to work, and we fake turn up on the weekends to go back to a hellish life that we live. Right? It's a facade that people come out here and put on for the weekend. We fake are happy for a little bit, and then we go back to reality, and our life is miserable, man. But our real kingdom and rulership is when the Lord comes and saves us out of here. But the only way we're going to get out of here is to get right with the Most High God. And there's a way to do that. It's not how we feel. It's how the Lord told us to do that. So would you like to hear a few ways that you can start being righteous to serve the Lord? You say what? Well, you think you know those ways? I got to ask you a question, sister. Have you ever heard of the Sabbath day? Okay, what is the Sabbath day and when is it?
Sabbath is Sunday.
Okay. And what is it? What are you supposed to do on that Sabbath day? Rest. Now, we have been told a lie, and it has been right in front of our face this whole time. The Lord said the seventh day is the what? The Sabbath day, right? Now, what's the seventh day of the week? Saturday. So why do they tell us Sunday? We have been being lied to and being pushed the doctrine of men rather than the commandments of God. So we're out here to tear down the lies that our people have taught. Sister, you don't need a PhD or to be a rocket scientist to understand that the seventh day is Saturday.
Right.
Now, how do we know when the day starts? Does it start at 12 o'clock at night? That's what they say. How can you know when 12 o'clock at night is? How can you know when 12 o'clock at night is if they were in the ancient world when this was written? They would tell by what? The sun going what? Down. So a new day starts when the sun goes down because another one begins. One day ends and another one begins. So Friday sundown to Saturday sundown would be the Sabbath. So right now is the Sabbath. We're supposed to be doing what on the Sabbath? Now you see how we're in sin? Because we have been taught wrong. So, and it's of ignorance of our forefathers because they didn't teach us this. And our leaders and our shepherds have taught us wrong because they're being paid off. They're sellouts, right? And they know if we stay in sin, guess what? We'll stay in captivity. But when we start keeping the commandments of God, we will get back in our rightful authority. So, sister, we urge you, hey, Lord willing, if we have a flyer, but we urge you to check these things out and read for ourselves what's true and not just listen to what's been told to us. You got a flyer for the sister? Because we don't want to keep you up all night, but take a flyer. Here, take this flyer, sister. We got nothing but free edification. We're not the church. We're not asking for money. All right? All praise to the Most High. Lord willing, you check those things out, sister. Right? But again, like we was going into, man, our people have been lied to. They have been deceived. They have learned the doctrines of men. Right? Give me that in the book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse number 1. Right? And that's where our people err. You can drop the Proverbs. Go to the Matthew 15 and 1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 15 and verse number 1. And it reads, Then came Yahushua, scribes and Pharisees, which were of Jerusalem, saying, Why do thy disciples transgress the traditions of the elders?
This is what the disciples said. Why do you transgress the traditions of our elders? What are the traditions of our elders? That Sunday is the day of worship, right? That come to church as you are. The Lord never said come as you are. He told you to change. Exactly. Get right or you will die.
Right.
And we're out here to tell our people the same thing.
Exactly.
Hey, be safe over there. Hey, the Lord telling y'all might as well stop and hear the words of the Lord. That's what he's saying.
I heard you. I swear to God, he's making.
What the Lord say?
See that?
What the Lord say, sister? What he saying? He telling y'all not to go in there. He telling y'all not to break his. Well, come on back over here and get these words. Like, let them spend their money. Let them be in sin. Don't follow a multitude to do evil.
Right.
Right? Go ahead.
It says,
That's the traditions of our elders. She's going to follow her elder right now.
Exactly. It's madness.
See how the Lord manifested right before the eyes. Right.
Her elders.
Go
Following
ahead.
her elders. verse number 2. It said, why do thy disciples transgress the tradition of the elders? For they wash not their hands.
For they do what?
For they wash not their hands.
They're just making stuff up. Where did the Lord tell you that, man?
Right.
Right? You're putting burdens on men that don't need to be put there.
Right.
Can you say, yeah, it's expedient to wash your hands for you? You can say that. But to make it a outright commandment, thou shalt or thou will be put to death, the Lord never said that, man.
Oh.
You're putting unnecessary burdens upon the people because you're exalting yourself above the Lord. The Lord said in Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 2 that thou shalt not add or take away from the law, man.
Wow.
Or your name will be blotted out. And that curse is going to be put upon you, man.
Right.
And it's on your seed.
Right.
Right, go ahead.
For they wash not their hands when they eat bread.
Uh-huh.
But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandments of God by your tradition?
And Christ said, why you transgress the traditions of the Most High by your traditions? Right? They kind of spent it back on them and cut them.
Right.
That sword was really facing them.
Come on now.
They thought they was jabbing out, but they was jabbing in.
Cutting they
right?
And
Because
like
they
every time you point a finger, you got
4 right back at you.
Come on now.
Or 3 right back at you.
Bye,
right?
Bye, bye.
Hey, you getting smoked, man.
Right.
Right? Gotta hit him with that Michael Jackson. It's the man in the mirror. You gotta look at yourself, man.
Come on now.
Right? And look at what you're really saying and the burdens that you're placing on people.
Right.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 4. For God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother.
Uh-huh.
And he that curseth father or mother, let him die the death.
Let him what?
Let him die the death.
Uh-huh.
But ye say, whosoever shall say to his father or his mother, it is a gift, by whatsoever thou mightest be profit.
You could drop that. Give me Matthew 23. 23 and 1.
The book of Matthew chapter 23. Matthew 23 and verse number 1. Say one, verse 1, right? Mm-hmm. Matthew 23 verse 1, and it reads, Then spake Yahweh to the multitude
and verse number 39.
and to his disciples, saying, The scribes and Pharisees sit in Moses' seat. All therefore whatsoever they bid you observe, that observe and do.
And the context is beautiful. Those that sit in Moses' seat. So he's not telling you to follow the traditions of men.
Right.
He's telling you to follow whatever that Moses commanded you. Because they sit in Moses' seat.
Right.
So whatever is out of the law, thus saith the Lord, follow that.
Right.
Because it's right.
Right.
They were doctors of the law.
Right.
They did study the law.
Right.
Right, but they were also wicked on the left-hand side and try to slip their own doctrine in there. And you had to be aware of that. And Christ was aware of that.
Right.
He knew the law, man. He is the law, man.
Come on now.
Right, go ahead.
But do not ye after their works, for they say and do not.
For they say and do not. Being hypocrites, man. That is one thing. Hey, the Lord will get up with you men that are hypocrites.
Right.
So what we have to be doing in these last days, showing brotherly love.
Right.
Canceling out hypocrisy.
Right.
Right. These things that will get you blotted out the kingdom, man.
Yep.
It doesn't matter about the damn feathers breakdown, man. Right. Doesn't matter about the 7 heads. Right. It doesn't matter about interpreting the dreams and the parable. Well, brother, you could have all that, and if you're a hypocrite, it amounts to nothing. Right. If you say and you do not, well, guess what? You're gonna die, man. Right? Because the Lord looks at the heart of men. He know that your heart is wicked. Your heart's not really into this thing, right? Esau, he could break down some of these things, man. But guess what? He's not gonna be saved because he may know a breakdown. He may have heard an Israelite break it down and been like, yeah, that's right. And he starts teaching that breakdown. We know what they do in the church. They watch us our breakdowns and they steal them. Right? They try to modify them a little bit to make it say everybody can be saved, but they still are breakdowns. They know the truth. They're not going to be saved because they know the breakdown.
Right.
It's the heart of men, that is going to be saved. The Lord knew that David's heart was perfect with him, man.
Right.
Solomon has sought the Lord in wisdom from a youth, man. His heart was pure after the Lord, man. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 4. For they bind heavy burdens and grievous to be borne, and lay them on men's shoulders.
And do what?
And lay them on men's shoulders.
They're just making stuff up. You didn't even know this was a law, and they come around and tell you, hey, you ain't wash your hands. Now you start getting beaten with sore stripes. Well, I didn't even know that. Now you just beat. When did you make that up?
Man.
Well, we came to a council yesterday, and we said, if you don't wash your hands before it's the traditions of an elder now. Right? All thou who don't wash hands.
Yeah, the elder said
What about the brothers in the other city that didn't hear it?
Right.
And now you go over there and y'all start just jumping on everybody, man.
Y'all going off.
Yeah, you shaking a hand at them, right? You pulling out precepts that not really precepts because it doesn't say that, right? You pull out a precept that says hand and then read another precept that says thou shalt not. Well, brother, what is that? You playing Tetris with the damn words,
Read
man.
half the verse.
Yeah,
Come on now.
trying to make it fit here. Oh, that's not what that's talking about, man. All right, go ahead.
It said, but they themselves will not move them with one of their fingers.
But these burdens and bricks that they place upon people's shoulders, guess what? They're not gonna move one of them, right? When they tell man, hey, don't pick up his bed on the Sabbath, guess what? When his brother ox falls in the ditch, they're not gonna help that ox out the ditch, right? They're gonna place grievous burdens on you that the law doesn't place, and they will never help their brother out, man. Right? They look out for one another, right? If you spoke against the rulers of this time, right? The high priest, right? If you spoke against anybody that was a doctor of the law, they would kill you and shun you, right? Didn't they do that? Go get that in the book of John, right? I believe it's chapter 9 with the blind man, right? Did I have you holding something? Go ahead, bring. Don't bring that out yet. I want Matthew 9. Give me 11.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 9 and verse 11.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's your nationality?
Islam, Mo. I fuck with y'all movement, bro. I'm Moorish American.
You Moorish American? Is that a nationality?
That's the nationality.
What does Moorish mean?
Moorish, man, you know, that's our lineage. That's where we come from, bro. No Wajra Ali. Matter of fact, the first temple that was opened in Newark, New Jersey in 1911, it was called a Canaanite, literally the Canaanite Moorish Zionistic temple.
Well, what people do you?
Do your homework today.
Hold on, bro. Can we have?
I'm trying to eat, gang.
Hold on, brother. Food ain't going nowhere. Come get this spiritual.
Shalom.
You say Islam? Hey, what we gonna do with Islam, brother?
Shalom. Same thing that means.
No, it's not the same thing, brother. Hey, because hold on. No, brother, look, how can it be unity and you repping two separate things?
Right.
That don't make sense. Hey, hold on, brother. Hey, to be Moorish means to be a waste, a desolate place. That's what Moorish means. Moorish is like calling yourself black all over again in a derogatory term. An American, hey, that is the last name of your so-called captor. How can you be Moorish and American? How can you be a wasteland and the last name of a so-called white man?
And he said he Muslim, so he three things.
He said Muslim, Islam. I don't know, man. He hit me with a spiritual combo that I've never heard before. I don't think he's ever heard that. That was on the spot.
A religious mutt.
Yeah. Yeah,
A
man.
religious mutt.
5 of them. Hold on. Legion.
Yeah.
He has legion on him.
God.
Right now, it's a legion of religions on him.
Right.
Right? And they're demons.
Right.
Yeah, look. And what he doesn't understand that we don't disagree that we were Moorish. Right? We don't disagree with that. But that's not who we are. That was a term that was coined and invented, man. We could go back to the history to prove that.
Yeah.
Because there was a people before the Moors. There was a people before the Moors was ever invented.
Right.
Now, we can go back into the history to prove that. But will he stay for that dialogue? No. Because he's sottish.
Yup.
He's wise to do evil.
Got Esau rubbing his back.
He's wise to go eat Esau's burgers, man.
Right.
He likes Bob's burgers, man.
Right.
Yeah, he may have.
That's Issachar. We talked to him last year.
Okay.
During the summer.
But the thing is, see Issachar, when they get Americanized, they just go in everything.
Now he a Moor.
Usually
That's crazy.
Catholic. Usually into Catholicism.
He just said he was a Christian last year. Now he Moorish.
Ain't that what the Northern Kingdom known for? Just worshiping
Anything.
Yeah.
Anything. But see what happens when, look, we probably cut him down so bad last year, he had to go back to the drawing board, Islam, Shalom.
You know what's crazy? He didn't even scoff. He actually sat and listened.
I know, but what
It's
happened was
crazy.
he probably heard the words of the Lord, rejected it, and now you end up like that. You end up a reprobate. You end up a bug out.
Come on, man.
This happens, man. Right? Now, again, if you stay for the conversation, we could go on these points and touch them and break them all down, man.
All right.
But our people hate knowledge. They hate
Right.
learning. They hate wisdom,
Right.
right? And they're ignorant for that fact. right? Because they don't know the truth,
Right.
right? And that's what leads us into sin. So it leads us back to the conditions that we have been in for generation to generation. Y'all want to argue? I'm hungry.
Right.
Order your nasty ass burger and come back over here and talk, man.
Come on
Right?
now.
Your burger not gonna be, yeah, a Ron Jeremy Glizzy, man.
Madness.
You should be ashamed of yourself ordering a Glizzy from that man,
Yeah,
right?
He got the Viagra.
Yeah, man.
He got the
Right?
blue chew glizzy.
Putting the honey pack on the Glizzy,
Whoa, man.
right? Yeah, get you a bounce burger, man. Right? Byproducts. All right?
Off.
And I ain't gonna lie, I know they see this man pull up in this rusty ass van every week, right? That he bring with no cats. That he brings the damn disgusting decrepit burgers out of they've been room temp all day. They just sit in the truck and he reheats them. Yeah, sitting in old hot dog water. He just reheats it back up. Everything is pre-ready to go in the van. It never gets taken out. It just gets slapped in there. That's why people be sick leaving there, man.
And in the basement of one of these lofts.
Yeah, in the basement, like he's down there, damn mad scientist, man. Yeah.
You niggas gonna love this.
Hey, you niggas gonna love this one. All right, keep going on that.
The block up with this.
That's crazy.
God, this the book of John, chapter 9 and verse 11. And it reads, he answered and said, a man that is called Yahushua made clay and anointed mine eyes, and said unto me, go to the pool of Siloam and wash. And I went and washed, and I received sight. Then said they unto him, where is he? He said, I know not.
He said what?
He said, I know not.
Read.
Said they brought to the Pharisees him that aforetime was blind. And it was the Sabbath day.
It was what?
It was the Sabbath day.
And he out here laboring on the Sabbath, man.
Right.
He out here doing his Father's will, man.
Right.
He's out here doing good on the Sabbath.
Right.
Right? So you Jason sitting at home that's at no profit. Hey, come out here and present your body as a living sacrifice.
That's right.
Don't you have to follow Christ?
Yes, sir.
Right? It says, in the book of 1 John chapter 2 and verse 6, hey, if you abide in him, you will walk even as he had walked. Right? Roughly paraphrasing. And you do no walk. You have no fruit. Right? You present your body as no sacrifice.
At all.
Right? And this is the sad condition of our people and why they will be destroyed in these last days.
That's right.
Because they're hypocrites.
That's right.
Yeah, I do what Christ did. You do nothing that he did.
Goddamn.
Only in fix your lip. We do nothing that Christ did, man.
Right.
All we do is come out here and we preach the gospel that he did, but we do none of the miracles.
Come on
We
now.
may heal a brother sickness here and there by giving him this word, but we
Right.
don't literally do the miracles that Yahushua did,
now.
man. Right? Fix your lips and say, I do the greater works than Yahushua.
That's wicked.
Yeah, you niggas at home, man. All right, go ahead.
And it was the Sabbath day when Yahushua made the clay and opened his eyes.
And then what?
And opened his eyes.
Uh-huh.
Then again, the Pharisees also asked him how he had received his sight.
Uh-huh.
He said unto them, he put clay upon mine eyes,
Uh-huh.
and I washed and do see. Therefore said some of the Pharisees.
Hey, brother, you got 2 minutes for us? 2 minutes for the words of the Lord. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All praise to the Most High. So you know about the Israelites?
Yes, sir.
You know you're an Israelite?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we got to be doing in these last days knowing we're Israelite? Give me the book of Deuteronomy, 10 and verse 12. What we got to be doing? What's our goal? What's our mission?
I thought you was gonna tell me.
Well, we want to ask you first, then we'll tell you.
What's
If,
our
now,
goal?
if you don't know, it's okay, we'll tell you. But we want to see what you know.
Enlighten me,
All praise to the Most High. Bring that out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
And now what?
And now Israel.
Now who's Israel?
Tell me.
We
Please
are.
tell me. All right.
We Israel, brother.
Right.
Right? The so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics. These
Right.
are God's chosen people.
Right.
The Israelites. Right, go ahead.
And now Israel,
Uh-huh.
what doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Again, that's what the Lord requires of us, read.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Fear. We have to fear the Most High. Fearing the Most High is keeping the commandments, right? Fearing the Most High is wisdom. Right, go ahead.
But to fear the Lord thy God,
Uh-huh.
to walk in all his ways.
To walk in all his ways is keeping all his laws, statutes, and commandments. His ways that he has taught us. Read.
To walk in all his ways
Uh-huh.
and to love him.
Uh-huh.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
Every part of you has to come back to serving the Lord. this is what we must do in these last days, because we have not been doing this. We have been rebellious. We have done completely contrary to what the Lord said.
Right.
Read.
To keep the commandments.
To do what?
To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes, which I command thee this day for thy good.
For whose good?
For thy good.
No, for our good.
For thy good.
For your good, brother. It's not. We don't get good out of you keeping the commandments. This is for your good, that the Lord may save you.
Right.
Right? This is what we must be doing in these last days. Right? You know, today, you know what today is? You ever heard of the Sabbath day?
Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Hey, today is one of the highest holy days.
Right.
Right? And it's things that we have to do today and things that we don't supposed to do today. Go ahead and give me the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8. Give me the book of Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 8.
Uh-huh.
Remember the Sabbath day.
That's first and foremost. Lord said, remember. If we forgot, we in sin already.
Right.
Read. This is in the 10. Right? This is the fourth commandment. Remember the Sabbath day.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy.
To do what?
To keep it holy.
Holy means to be separate when you go back to the etymology of this word.
Right.
So remember this day and keep it separate from the other days. How many days are in a week? 7. So you have one day that you keep separate from the 6 other days.
Right.
Read.
Remember this, so like 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work.
So 6 days you labor and do all the work, do everything that you need to do in 6 days. Read.
So like, but the 7th day.
But the what?
But the 7th day.
But the 7th day. Now which day is the 7th day of the week?
Sunday.
Is it Sunday?
Is it?
Well, we have to. You got your phone on you?
Sure, let's see.
Pull out your calendar and look at what the first day is, and look at what the last day of the week is. This starts with a S. What day is that?
Sunday,
What day is that?
Saturday,
So that's the first day. That's the last day.
Saturday.
So Saturday's the 7th day.
Right.
Now see how it's always been in front of us, but we have been lied to and taught doctrines of men rather than what God said. God said the 7th day. Man changed it to Sunday, which is the first day, to worship the sun.
Right.
That's pagan. That's
Right.
Christianity.
Right.
Something that they have forced upon us, right, in slavery and indoctrinated us to sin against God, right? That the Catholics did that, right? Go ahead.
All right. It's like, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God.
Uh-huh.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
No work. Read.
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy thy manservant, nor thy maidservant,
Uh-huh.
nor thy cattle,
Uh-huh.
nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
Right.
For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is,
Uh-huh.
and rested the 7th day.
What the Lord do?
And rested the 7th day.
Are we better than the Lord? The Lord rested on the 7th day, so what must we do? We must rest on the 7th day as well, right? So this is a commandment of the Sabbath,
Right.
Right. Go ahead and bring that out in Nehemiah real quick, and also give me the book of Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 19.
This is the book of Nehemiah, chapter 10 and verse 31.
Uh huh.
And if the people of the land bring word or any victuals,
So if the people bring ware any victuals, which are things to sell, merchandise, items for purchase, read. What would we do?
on the Sabbath
On
day,
what day?
On the Sabbath day.
What did it say?
To sell, that we would not buy it of them.
Read that
On
again.
the Sabbath. To sell, that we would not buy it of them on the Sabbath.
So we know that the Sabbath is Saturday, but now we have to ask ourselves, what day does the Sabbath start? Does it start at 12 o'clock at night? Is that what you would say?
Oh, I would say so.
Okay, well now, have an ancient mindset. This is Nehemiah, right? This is in the ancient world. How would we know time if we had no clock? Sun. So when one day ends, another one what?
Starts.
Begins. So sundown on Friday starts what? Saturday.
Yeah,
We're in Saturday right now. According to the Most High God, that's how he laid the time out. Now, the man who rules the earth today, which is who? Who rules the earth today? What people?
Shit. Talk to me, man.
Well, who's our president? What
Who's our
nation?
president?
What nation of people?
Shit.
What nation of people does he derive from?
Us?
No.
What you mean? Talk to
What
me.
race is Trump?
What race is Trump?
Hmm?
I don't
You don't know what race he is? Maybe a so-called white man, European,
know. White, European.
right?
Okay.
These are the rulers of this world right now. It's not us.
Mhm.
So they change the times and the laws of the Most High God to keep us in sin, because they know if we're in sin, we will never get out of captivity.
Right.
We're in the land of our captivity to this day. We have never been freed, and we never go home until we get right. But look, the Lord said on the Sabbath day, you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't work. But we have to know when the Sabbath day is and when it starts. So we know it starts at Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. That's the day. So today is the Sabbath day. So what you're supposed to be doing is resting today, right? It's also it's good to do well. Like what we're out here doing is teaching the people. Nehemiah 8:8. They went and gathered together and they taught the people. Christ went into the synagogues on the Sabbath. He healed and taught the people. So did Paul and all the other apostles. So it's well to do that because we're not working. We're doing the Lord's will, right? We're not doing things of our own accord, fleshly. Brother, if we wanted to, we'd be at home sitting by the damn fire pit getting warm. But we out here cold for our people. And we're going to be out for some hours, right? Because we're doing the will of the Lord to wake our people up and start keeping the commandments of the Most High God, right? So that's just one commandment that we've been ignorant of. There's 613 commandments in here that our people fall short to for the lack of knowledge, right? Because we have not read, right? They say if you want to hide something from a so-called black man, where you put it? In a book. Now, why they tell us that? Because we don't what?
Read.
So we have to start. Give me the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3. Now, the scriptures talk about all this, right? And it will behoove us to search these things out because guess what? This book is our heritage. It's our history book. This ain't the other nations, right? This is only written for a certain people by a certain people. Bring that out.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Right.
Blessed is he that reads.
No, Lord ain't say that.
Blessed is he that
The
reads.
Lord said, blessed is he that reads, because you gain understanding through reading, right? The Lord sups with you and his spirit is with you when you read these words. Read.
And they that hear the words of this prophet.
And they that hear the words. You see how you couple with hearing it with reading? Y'all are hearing the words right now. You would go home and read these words and get a deeper understanding for yourself. Because what we have been is what? Told things our whole life. We've never sought them out. That's why we thought that the 7th day of the week was Sunday.
Right.
When contrary to, it's right in our face, it says Saturday, right? So we have just been told things, so it would behoove us to go search these things out. That's why the Lord said, listen, but also read. Go ahead.
And keep those things which are written therein.
And keep the things that are written therein. Read.
For the time is at hand.
Because the time is at hand. The time is now to depart from this world. And that doesn't mean, we're going to another planet. It means to separate from the ideologies and the philosophies of America, right? Because this place is going to be destroyed.
Exactly.
World War III is coming. And we have to get ourselves right with the Most High if we want to make it. You're not escaping destruction if the Lord don't want you to. And the only way to escape it is to come back to the Most High God, like we read in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Exactly.
Right? So I would urge y'all, right, if y'all have some more time, to hear some more commandments. Because it's how we get right.
All of us ain't on the listening terms tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, I am.
Are you? The Lord says, Exodus 23 and verse 2, don't follow a multitude to do evil. Doing evil is turning your ear away from the Lord. Give me that in the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and verse number 9. I'm going to show you that. Because if you turn away your ear from hearing the law, the Lord, there's a judgment for that. Proverbs 28:9. Go on the sword.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 28, and verse number 9, and it reads, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law,
When you turn away your ear from hearing the law, read,
even his prayer shall be abomination.
the Lord won't even hear your prayers.
Right.
So when you ask the Lord to heal you of an infirmity, that you may bless you with another job, that
Right.
he may take away sin from you, guess what? He won't hear your prayers.
At all.
So it would be wise to want to hear the laws of the Most High God. We're not going to keep you out for hours. We want 5 to 10 minutes of your time to teach you about the Lord. Now, if the wicked want to go do wicked, you don't follow them. You be righteous. You be righteous. You stand up for what's right.
Right.
You're not going to go with a whole bunch of killers to go kill somebody because you're not a killer. You're not going to go and sell drugs and sit in the trap and you're not a drug dealer.
Right.
Don't follow a multitude to do evil, right? Give me the book of Leviticus chapter 19 and verse number 17.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 19, and verse number 17.
This is another commandment, brother. Read.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You're not supposed to hate your brother in your heart.
Right.
Hating your brother would be turning away from the law.
Exactly.
That's a commandment,
Exactly.
right? We love one another because the law tells us to. Right, read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
And we can't suffer sin upon you. So when we see you in sin, brother, we have to correct you and let you know. Now, what would their nationality be? The ones that walked away.
This motherfucker here, bro.
I want to ask you because them would have to be the people you was talking about.
Nah.
They wasn't on the listening term, right?
Yeah.
So what would their nationality be?
White.
They'd be so-called white men, right? In the Bible, the Lord would call them the Edomites or Esau, right? And they would be our enemy. Now, do y'all know why they would be our enemy?
Esau revoked his birthright.
Esau, he did. He sold his birthright. But, is it on her? No. Well, yeah, it is on her. Look at this. What's that say? Black massacres. Who did that? What people? So, this tells you, guess what? East St. Louis, Springfield, Mississippi, Memphis, they have murdered our people. And these are massacres. These aren't just regular murders. These are slaughterings of groups of people that they've done unto us. This is why they're our enemy. Because their track record shows that they're our enemy. What had they done good unto us? Can we name an account of what a white man has done good for us as a whole? Because they didn't free us out of captivity. They said if I could have kept them slaves without the war, I would have. They didn't free us. We're still 3/5 of a human to this day. How are we free? In the Constitution, if you look it up right now, so-called black men are still 3/5 of a human to this day. Where is freedom? When they wrote that liberty for all, we were still slaves. 4th of July, we were still slaves. So when we ask ourselves this thing, when were we ever free? Today is modern day slavery. We work all year, get paid all year, and get the money straight back to them.
That's true.
It's a facade of us being free. We may be able to buy clothes and have a little fun. At the end of the year, we back broke again. Even the people that do make money, guess what? If you speak out against them, they take it from you. What happened to Kanye? They cut he was a billionaire. They cut his wealth in over half overnight because he spoke against the Jewish man. He said, well, we the real Jews. They said, word, they took his Adidas deal from him and they froze his bank accounts. Why?
They took his record company.
Yeah. And they froze. How can you freeze a man's bank account? What did he do? I thought freedom of speech. It doesn't apply to us because these laws were not written for us. We have to understand that.
Exactly.
That's why they're our enemies.
Exactly.
They persecute us. They put a knee on our neck. The track record that they have of killing us and murdering. You know there was a lynching a few months ago in Tesson Ferry. Y'all from here?
Nah, I'm from Dallas, bro.
You from Dallas?
Dallas.
Well, you know Dallas is bad.
Yeah.
They racist as hell down there too.
I know.
But a few months ago, probably like 30 minutes outside of St. Louis, there was a lynching. This place is very racist outside. St. Louis is the only black civilization in Missouri. Everywhere else is racist. It's sundown towns. You go around there at night, you gotta keep your head on the swivel. Right?
To what you're saying.
Go ahead.
According to Esau, right?
And hold on, what's that movie where they were learning the debaters? Have y'all seen
The
that?
great debaters.
When they went to Texas, they seen that lynching, right?
Yeah.
It's down there too.
It's a sign in Texas right now that they say nigga read, nigga run.
Nigga read, nigga run.
So our thing is, how can we love people that have oppressed us? They haven't changed. They changed their ways. Right? Go ahead.
This the book of
Yeah,
Genesis.
oh, real quick, do y'all play the game at all? You may play the game, Call of Duty.
A little bit.
Play games.
Okay, well, I'm gonna tell you this from experience. I used to play the game. Get into a Call of Duty lobby, it's the most racist shit I've
Yeah,
ever
that's
heard.
the first thing they say.
Today, they don't care what you are. You are the hardest N-word they had. I'm talking about they yelling it from the rooftops. Hey, and hard ER on the end, right?
You ain't lying.
Go ahead.
Like about thinking about
Yeah, yeah.
This the book of Genesis chapter 27 and verse 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing.
And
wherewith-
when you go back into it, like I said, Esau is the so-called white man. Jacob is the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics.
Right.
We can prove that through history and prophecy.
Right.
Right? Keep going. So we had enmity with each other forever.
Right.
And we're going to show you how they're Esau and we're Jacob. Go ahead.
And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Right?
And Esau said in his heart,
And his what?
so
your heart is your mind, because you say, I remember it by heart. So
Right.
it's not your physical heart, but it's your mind. It's
Right.
a saying that we had. Read.
right, the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
Uh-huh.
Then I will slay my brother Jacob.
Then he will what?
I will slay my brother Jacob.
This is the thought of the so-called white man. He sold us his blessing. You said that. And because he sold his blessing, he got mad. And he tried to deceive his father. But the mother knew. She overheard it and said, hey, Jacob, Go get that offering so you may get the blessing because it was promised unto you.
Yup.
It was rightfully his because his brother sold it. But his brother wanted to be deceitful, which is Esau, and take the blessing that he sold.
Exactly.
That's wicked.
That's
Go
wicked.
ahead.
Verse 42. And these words of Esau, her elder son, were told to Rebekah.
We're
And
told to who?
Were told to Rebekah.
Right, his mother.
And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son,
Uh-huh.
and said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doeth comfort himself, purposing to kill thee.
And, hey, and this is what he has done. He tries to kill his brother. Yeah, I can't wait. This the way I'm gonna ease my pain. I'm gonna get my get back.
God, kill this nigga.
And that's, hey, give me the book of Amos. Give me Amos 1:11. Now we're gonna show you that because that's prophecy. That's meant to happen. Give me the book of Deuteronomy, King, chapter 28, verse number 68.
Sword, trying to get it.
Y'all good, King?
I'm gonna just go ahead with my phone. My fingers cold.
Come on. Go ahead, bring that out real quick.
This is the book of Deuteronomy,
Hey, y'all soldiers.
chapter 28, and verse 68. And the Lord
Actually, start at verse 15. Now, we're going to show you how we know we're Jacob. Give me Genesis chapter 32 and verse number 28.
verse 15.
Now, what we're about to do is read some curses that are going to befall a certain group of people. And I want y'all to tell me who this lines up with. That way, we may know who this is talking about. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
So if we don't listen and observe to do all God's commandments, what's going to happen?
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? Bad thing. Read.
Shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, we're going to see who the most cursed people is and who these curses befall. Because from 16 on down to verse 68, nothing but curses that befall one group of people. Read verse 16.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Who is cursed in every major city in America? St. Louis, Dallas, Houston, Baltimore, Chicago. What people? What people live in the ghettos and the hoods? All right, read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Who is cursed on the tobacco field, the cotton field, the sugarcane field? Who is cursed on those fields? Okay, well, we see this lines up with us right now. Jump down to verse number 30.
Verse 30. Thou shalt betroth the wife.
So you're going to get a wife, read.
And another man shall lie with her.
What people does that and glorifies it? Yeah, I just hit so and so. You know she married? Yeah, take Mr. Steal Your Girl. Where do you see the so-called white man doing that? What about the Chinese man? What about the Arab man? We do not see that. We've never seen them on a plantation, on a cotton field. You don't see them in the hoods unless they're selling to us, right? Keep going.
Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell therein.
Didn't we build up every building here? What do we own? We built up Master's house, and guess where we dwell? In the shacks outside.
Right.
Read.
Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shall not gather the grapes thereof.
We planted all the things. We sold all the businesses. We made the light, the radiator, the GPS, and guess what? Who gets accredited for it? Because they took our inventions. The man who invented peanut butter, we know that came out, that was a so-called black man, but his master took that, and that's his invention, right? So they've taken everything from us. We've made this world. We've made America how it is. But guess what? We have nothing to show for it. Right, go ahead. Go down to verse number 37.
Verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, and a proverb, and a byword.
And a byword. We're an astonishment to the nations because they look at us in amusement and awe and just for their gain. We're not intelligent to them, right? What do they call us? Damn monkeys, right? And we can't do no good but to entertain them. Shut up and dribble. That's what they tell us, right? But it also said a byword. What's a byword? Being called black, being called African American, being called a Negro, being called colored. All these things are bywords. Has the Chinese man nationality ever changed? He's always been a Chinese man. Japanese man has always been Japanese. The Russians have always been Russian.
Right.
Why has our nationality changed Your grandmother's nationality is different from yours. Your mother's nationality is different from yours. Changes every few years. Color. What you say your grandma would say?
Color.
Color. She's still alive?
To this day.
How when they're the same people? Now, what's yours say? What's your birth certificate say?
What it say?
Yeah, it's ethnicity. Why is it different? Theirs doesn't change because we're the ones that's called a proverb and a byword.
Right.
Go ahead.
Among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
And because we're scattered amongst the world, Israelites are everywhere, so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Hispanics, because we've been in slavery everywhere, right? We have been scattered amongst the four corners of the earth. We're in Japan, right? We're in Russia. We're everywhere.
Right.
But it goes by a lineage of a bloodline. You can't convert to be an Israelite. You're born that, right? Now jump down to verse number 68.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Are y'all familiar with the Bible at all?
Yeah, my papa pastor. That's why I'm listening to.
Okay, all praises. So, do you know what what the Israelites were doing in Egypt? What were they doing? Were they on vacation?
He's trying to free. Yeah.
They were slaves.
But no, Moses was trying to free his people.
So, and what were those people called? What was their nationality?
It was him.
They was Israelites, right? So Moses went to Pharaoh, said, "Let my people go." The famous words. And if he said that, well, guess what? They had to have been captive slaves. So when you hear the word Egypt, it's synonymous with slavery. It goes back to the word Mizraim, which means between two straits, a rock and a hard place, right? So when they heard slavery, what were they thinking of? I mean, when they heard Egypt, they were thinking of what? Slavery, right? So read that from the top. Yep.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So the Lord's going to bring you into slavery again. How do we get to America? By what way of transportation? Read that.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
No, with a scat pack.
With ships.
The Lord said with ships, right? So this for a T is talking about it. You know this was written over 3,500 years ago? Hey, man can't predict that. Man didn't make that prophecy up. The Lord commanded Moses to speak this to the Israelites.
Right.
This is how we know this is true and how it's speaking about a certain people. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee,
Uh-huh.
thou shalt see it no more again.
You're not going to see your homeland no more again. We've never been back to our homeland because we don't know what our homeland is. We think it's Dallas. We think it's St. Louis. Right, Reed?
And there ye shall be sold.
Who are we sold to when we got off the slave ships? What people? White people. Now let's see what the Lord calls them.
Unto your enemies.
Unto who?
Unto your enemies.
That's why we call them your enemies, because God called them your enemies. We didn't make that up. The Lord said that. If the Lord said they was your friends, we'd have to say your friends. But the Lord said they're your enemies. Read.
For bondmen
Uh-huh.
and bondwomen,
Read.
and no man shall buy you.
So for slave man and slave woman, and no man is going to come redeem us, because we were sold. So when you go back to that word buy, it means to redeem. No man is going to come save you out of this land, but Christ. And the only way for that to happen is for us to come back and start keeping the commandments of the Most High God.
All right.
Showing
So-
how wicked they are, somebody in the chat just said, and America's great for bringing the ships.
See that? They love slavery. They love it. So now, who was this talking about? Was this talking about black men, or what did the Lord call them? The Lord called them Israelites. So who must the so-called black men be today? The Israelites. That's plain, right? It didn't take a PhD to figure that out, right? We just had to do a little bit of reading and exploring for ourselves, right? Now, if y'all have a few more minutes, you know, my time is up speaking. A brother can teach you a little bit more about the laws. You know who you are now. You know one law. It will behoove you to just know two more, right? But with that, I'm going to yield, give all praise, honor, and glory unto the Most High God Yahweh by Shema Mashiach, Wamalak Yahushua. Kwame Yashua.
Come on, sir.
Come.
Hey, y'all got a temple out here, anything like that? We got praise.
Yeah, we got a school. So we got a school out here.
It's right here, bro.
Con, if you,
In Dallas, y'all just up here? Yeah, I'm just right there.
how long y'all gonna be out here?
I don't know, man. I done been all over, man. Whenever I'm in LA, Vegas, wherever.
Oh, we got
I
brothers.
always
We-
stop and I talk to y'all.
All praise. We got brothers in those cities, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Reach out, and we can connect you wherever you at. You can go congregate with the brothers. Some brothers got schools. You know what I'm saying. Everybody working on getting schools, but brothers always come out and teach the people, so you can be amongst righteous men.
one quick way to do that, the QR code on there, when you do that, it's going to pop up a link tree that's got every one of the cities on that section.
Con.
Get in touch with them.
Con. So give me the book of Tobit, chapter 3, and verse number 4. Y'all out of here? All right, Ken. All praise. Shalom. So who are we, brother? Who are we? Israelites. So what we got, and what we got to be doing? And what we got to be doing in these last days? All right, see that? Give me the book of Tobit, chapter 3, and verse number 4. Give me the book. Give me Additions of Esther, chapter 14, and verse number 5.
I need to see that. That's
Give me that Tobit first. Tobit 3 and 4.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 3, and verse 4. For they obeyed not thy
He
commandments.
said what?
For they obeyed not thy
Right,
commandments.
so the Israelites didn't keep the commandments of the Most High, right? That God told us that we had to keep to be blessed, right? So if we break the commandments, the Lord says He's gonna put these curses upon us. So Tobit is saying, hey, look, our fathers have broke the commandments of the Lord. Read on.
Wherefore thou hast delivered us
All praises.
for a spoil
Read on.
and into captivity.
He said He brought us to what?
Wherefore thou hast delivered us for a spoil and into captivity.
So the Lord put us into captivity and through punishments and curses for our disobedience, for breaking the commandments. Read on.
And unto death.
And onto what?
And unto death.
And we dying. Right? Read on.
And for a proverb of reproach to all the nations among whom we are dispersed.
Right? So we're dispersed amongst all the nations. And we're a lost people. And why this happened is because we broke the commandments of the Most High. Read that real quick. 14 and verse 5.
This is the book of Additions of Esther 14 and verse 5. From my youth up I have heard in the tribe of my family that thou, O Lord, tookest Israel from among all people, and our fathers from all their predecessors, for a perpetual inheritance.
Right? So the Lord chose us as His people. Right? Out of all the other nations, He chose us.
Right.
Read on.
And thou hast performed whatsoever thou didst promise them.
Right? And He performed the blessings, man. He told them, look, when you go into the land, you're gonna be blessed. All you gotta do is keep my commandments. Follow my way, and you're gonna be good. But read.
And now we have sinned before thee.
It said what?
And now we have sinned before
What did the so-called black man do?
And now we have sinned before
What did the so-called Hispanic do?
And now we have sinned before
What the Native Americans do?
And now we have sinned before
Right? The Israelites sinned before the Lord. Read on.
Therefore hast thou given us into the hands of our
Now
enemies.
we in the hands of our enemies. Why did we go into the hands of our enemies? It said because we sinned. Right? Why did these things happen? Because we broke the commandments. Read on.
It said because we worship their gods, oh Lord.
And we continue to worship these guys, man. People bowing down to the white Jesus, man. Got the cross on, right? Brothers want to be Muslim, Moorish, right? Everybody want to go to the club, get drunk, get high, right? It's idols, man. Right? But in the law, hey, we got to cast these idols down. And we burn idols, right? You can't forget this, brother, because Satan going to try to pull the word from you. Look, let's hit this club. Let's get on these hoes. Let's get on the bops, right? You know what I'm saying? We set up a man's, right? You got a question?
Would this be
That's where we at right here. This is Washington and 13. But if you hit up the number or you DM us on Instagram, right? You can inquire about where we had a school at, you know, and you continue to stay in contact. We can link you up with brothers, whatever city you in.
My name's Adalia, brother. Bobby.
Or tomorrow, Amatazia. Now, you gonna be here tomorrow? You gonna be here tomorrow? You gonna still be here tomorrow? Yeah, we got a school, man. If you wanna pull up, y'all brothers can pull up. Y'all brothers can pull up. Just y'all two. Yeah, y'all two brothers. Yeah, we got class, so if you wanna pull up. Yeah, look, y'all brothers. All right, gotta make that. Y'all brothers, man. All right. So all praises. See that?
Man, bro, whatever day y'all got class from here, if it's a Saturday, bro, I just take off work, bro.
All praises. All praises. That's a law, brother. That's a law. That's the Sabbath, brother. Take off. All praise to the Most High. All right, all praises, man. All praises. So we the Israelites, man. We come out here week in and week out to wake up the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right? And we out ice fishing out here, man.
Yes, sir.
Talking about, hey, we out here in the cold, man, and it's sheep out here.
Right.
Hey, it's people that need to hear this truth, man. Right? It don't matter what condition it is, we gonna bring out the words of the Most High, man. Right? And Lord willing, edify and wake them up and win a soul, man. Right? The Lord said in the book of Proverbs 11 and verse 30, man, we out here to win souls, man. We here to find out people who lost, right, and bid them back to the marriage, man. They may repent, turn back to the Lord, man, glorify the Lord in these last days, and Lord willing, get salvation, get the hell up out of here. All right, give me the book of Proverbs chapter 29 and verse number 2. Give me the Lamentations chapter 2 and verse number 1. Hold that.
Lamentations 2 and 1.
Kind of Lamentations 2 and 1.
Proverbs 29 and 2, you said?
Yeah, but hold that though.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Yo!
How hath the Lord covered the daughter of Zion with a cloud in his anger, and cast down from heaven.
And did what?
And cast down from heaven
Read.
unto the earth the beauty of Israel.
Right, so the Lord cast us down, man.
Right.
Right? From heaven, meaning a higher state, meaning rulership, man, meaning the kingdom. Right? And we need to restore our minds back to being a godly nation, man. A ruling nation.
Right.
Of kings and priests, man. We have to restore Israel back to their first estate, man. Because you have forgotten who you are. Now you a Negro with a crop top hoodie on, man. Right? Up to your, above your damn belly button, man. Right? With J's on. Right? We have to come back to being kings on the earth, man. Because the Lord has cast us down in his anger. Why? For breaking the Most High's commandments. Forgetting who you are. Following the other nations, man. Look at these base people, man. They base. Right? They can never be like us.
Right.
And I don't know why Jake wants to be like these weak men. Didn't the Lord say it's going to be one people stronger than the other? Right. We stronger than these people, man. On a spiritual and a physical level, man. Right? We've been through so much. We able to endure way more. If Esau went through the things we went through, man, it'd be all the Edomites would damn commit suicide, man. Right. They can't take it.
Hey, they did that.
Right? Yeah, they can't take this type of affliction we be going through, man. Right? We strong, man, but we got to continue to fight and come back to our first estate as kings on the earth. Brother, you know you was a king on the earth. Hey, brother.
Hey, this
see that? See that? Jake just want to go freak off, man. Want to be a damn cool guy, man. All that's going to be shut down. But we got to come back to who we actually are, man. Our first estate as being kings on the earth. Right? We have forgotten the ways of the Most High. We have forgotten who we were. We forgotten what the blessings was, what the Lord told us, man. Right? We forgot all of these things, and now it's time to turn back to the Most High. Right? How? By keeping his commandments. Right? That is the main thing we have to do in these last days, is to keep the commandments, right, and turn back to him and repent. Right? Give me the book. Give me that Proverbs.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, and verse number 2, and it reads, "When the righteous are in authority."
When the what?
When the righteous are in authority.
And the Lord's trying to build up the righteous, man. Wake up the righteous in these last days. The Lord said, who's on the Lord's side?
Right.
Who will stand against me, stand with me against the workers of iniquity, man?
Now.
Right? Who will rise up, right, and rebuke the evil, man?
Right.
That hate the evil and love the good.
Right.
Right? Because when the righteous are in authority, what?
Right. The people rejoice.
The what?
The people rejoice.
And the people gonna rejoice when the righteous are in authority, man.
Right.
When the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man come back in authority under Yahweh Bashimi Hawashad, hey, the whole world gonna be in rejoicing, man. Everybody gonna be turning up.
Right.
It said in the book of Isaiah, the 14th chapter, the trees gonna be turning up, man.
Right, sir.
The trees gonna be happy, right? They gonna be growing in abundance, man. The trees you see some trees with apples on it. I'm not eating them apples, man. Right? They don't look good.
Right.
Right? They gonna actually be ripe. It's fullness, man. Right? Because the trees gonna have rest, man.
Right.
Right? And we're trying to come back to our state of being a righteous man and ruling the earth, man.
Come on now.
Right? So it said when the righteous is in authority, the people gonna rejoice. But what?
But when the wicked bear rule.
It said what?
When the wicked bear rule.
What's the so-called white man?
When the wicked bear rule.
When the wicked bear rule, when he's in rulership, what happens?
The people mourn.
The what?
The people mourn.
And people mourning right now, man. Blowing their damn brains out.
Right.
Right? They ODing on all type of drugs, man, because they can't take it no more. Right? It was just a rapper, I think it was 600 Breezy, man. Right? His girl just committed suicide, man.
Damn.
I don't know. They said he made a fake suicide note because he sent them a message. But she sent a long message. I don't know if it was him or her. It's speculation around that. But she said, I've been hurting for a long time.
Right.
I just ain't say nothing.
Right.
Right? And she gave up. And she jumped off the bridge, man.
It was
It said, wish you was here.
that just committed suicide. He said he hated his skin.
See that?
He was inspired by Candace Owens.
All right, so the people, see that? So the people in mourning. So we know, if the people's in mourning, we know who's ruling. The wicked, right? The wicked are ruling right now, man. Right? The damn fake Amalekites, man. Right? The so-called white man ruling over here, man. Right? Said when the wicked are in order, wicked are ruling, and the people mourning, man.
Right.
And what the Lord said, the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Job 9:24.
Right.
Right? So you Israelites need to wake up and understand, look, the Most High is telling you that you're going to have the kingdom, man.
Right.
You're going to rule in the kingdom.
Right.
But you have to come back to your first estate, man.
Right.
As Israelites, as kings on the earth.
Right.
But you have forgotten who you were, man. You've forgotten that you was kings on the earth.
Right.
Now you love to do evil.
Right.
You love this place, man.
Right.
Because if you mourn, now you can get the drugs, man. You get your backwood. I need this wood, man. Right? I need this black. I need this cig, man. Mom, I can't let this go, man. Damn, I can't. Because you mourning, man.
Right.
You sad.
Right.
Right?
Sick.
But in the kingdom, hey, we going to be turned, man. Right? You got to eat abundance, man.
Every day like a feast.
And what's your nationality?
Australia, brother.
You said what?
Australia.
Australia?
Yeah, brother.
Australian. What's your father's race?
What?
What's your father's race?
Arab, brother.
Arab?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this for the,
brother.
you a Muslim?
Yeah.
All right, well, this for the Israelites.
Israel.
Yeah.
What's his brother?
Yeah, we the Israelites. We God's chosen people.
Oh, shit.
That says in the Bible and the Quran, God's chosen people are the Israelites. No, we're not Jew. No, we're not Jewish, because Jewish, it just means pertaining to. So we're the real Israelites. We the real Jews, and we the real people that's supposed to be in that land. Right? That land is actually ours.
Right. Who's your God?
Who's our God?
Yeah.
The Most High God. His name is Yahweh.
Right.
And that name is dreadful to the heathen.
Right.
Right?
And what's your book?
What's our book?
Yeah.
The Holy Scriptures.
Right.
Which scripture?
God's words.
Which one?
The Holy Bible.
The Holy Bible.
Yeah.
Like the Christian one.
It's not a Christian one. This is the Israelite one.
Right.
You got to get that right. It's the Israelite one.
Right.
It's not a Christian one.
You guys have
Your
like
book
your
per
own
se.
Bible.
No, it's the Israelite Bible that the heathen took
Right.
and used against us as a weapon.
Bring that out.
But now the Most High is waking his people up in these last days to come back to our history. Right? And you're gonna come to find out that, hey, the Israelites is gonna be back in rulership.
Right.
Right? Are you ready for the Israelites to be back in rulership?
Yeah.
All right, Ishmael. All right, Ishmael.
Well, like,
Right? Because believe it or not, hey, God's coming back to put us back into our land.
Right.
Yeah.
That land that they fighting over, to saying that's theirs, right? Gaza, the damn Jewish, right? Hey, that's our land.
Yeah.
With the right.
We're gonna be back in there. Man, bring that back out.
Is your book like is your book similar to the Christian book?
It's not. It's no such thing as a Christian book. It's a Bible that the Christians use. Hold on, listen. Hold on. Hold your peace. It's a Bible that the Christians use, right, for their own ideologies and philosophies.
Right.
But this Bible is only pertaining to the Israelites.
Right.
It's the Israelites book
Right.
that the damn creepy so-called decrepit white man took,
Right.
painted his images,
Right.
right, freaked off in the Bible,
Yes.
right, and pushed it on the earth
Right.
and said that it's his book.
Right.
And now you standing here right now, Ishmael, saying that it's the Christian book.
Right.
But it's actually the Israelites book.
Israel book. All right. So I see here that pork is unclean.
Yeah, no pork.
You guys are not like the.
We Israelites. We just told we Israelites.
Right.
We God's chosen people, right? That the Ishmaelites want to be like,
Exactly.
right? Because Ishmael was given the law too.
Right.
We can't take that away from him. He, you know, so he's the son of Abraham, man.
Right.
He knew the law.
How do you know you're an Israelite?
How do we know?
Pointing out.
You want to know how we know we the Israelites, right? Give me the book of Isaiah. No, give me the book of Deuteronomy. We're gonna keep it simple.
How can I know if I'm an Israelite or not?
He said, how do you know if you're an Israelite or
I
not?
don't know if I am or not.
All right, we'll show you. Well, the Spirit bear witness, so you know, stick around. We go.
Isaiah what?
Give me give me Deuteronomy.
Deuteronomy what?
Yeah, give me that too. Let me Numbers 1 and 18. Actually, give me Ezra 2 and 59. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse number give me 68. Let's get straight to it.
Okay.
But hold, bring that out first. That Ezra 2 and 59.
This is the book of Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 59. And these were they which went up from Timnah and Teharshah.
It's cool. Go ahead. It's cool. Go ahead.
All right. And Terub, and Abda, and Imar, but they could not show their father's house.
They cannot what?
Show their father's house.
Right. So it's men that couldn't show their father's house and what?
And their seed.
And their what?
And their seed, whether they were of Israel.
Right. So to be an Israelite, it's a seed line thing. Right. It's passed down through your fathers, by patrilineage, right, through your father. So when you go into the scriptures, it's prophecies that's pertaining to the Israelites. And we have to see who fits it, right? Is it the Arabs, right? Is it the Chinese man? Is it the white man? Is it the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American man, right? And when we go into it, it fits us. We the Israelites.
Right.
We come to find out we not Negroes.
Right.
We not African American.
At
We
all.
not thugs.
At all.
We actually God's chosen people, the Israelites.
Right.
Right? And the whole world gonna come to find that out, man.
Right.
The Most High name gonna be declared throughout all the earth, right? And the Most High gonna put the Spirit on us, man. To, hey, you know what I'm saying? Show his power, man. Right? And we getting built up in these last days. You said what?
How do you know if it's okay or not?
All right, we gonna show you. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
It's the book.
Well, the Spirit gonna bear witness. We gonna see.
It's the book.
Did your people go into captivity on slave ships?
No.
All right, you know you didn't go into captivity on slave ships. Would you say that? Yeah, we gonna start off on that. Bring it up. Bring it up.
Which type of captivity do you mean? 'Cause
Go ahead, Deuteronomy 28:68.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, and verse number 68. And it reads, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what?
Into Egypt again.
Now you read the Quran. You read the Quran.
little bit.
Yeah. Did they teach you about Moses in the Quran?
Yeah, Musa.
Did they tell you about what happened in Egypt?
Yeah.
What happened in Egypt?
So basically, he was sent back, and Pharaoh, he tried to kill all the babies, so because he knew there was a purpose that was going to forgive him.
Yeah.
He killed all the babies, and then he found Moses, Asia, the wife of Moses. She found Moses.
The wife of Pharaoh, yeah, yeah.
She found Moses from the river. She took care of him.
So, all right. Why did Moses have to free his people?
Because he was the Messiah.
He wasn't. I mean, why did Moses have to free his people?
He was the Messiah.
No, I'm saying why though? What was going on in Egypt that he had to free them?
Egypt was like Pharaoh was a really bad guy. He was killing people. He was taking them to captivity.
There, all right. They were slaves, right? So read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
We gotta teach the nations,
and
man.
verse 68.
They're gonna be a damn servant.
And it reads, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
All right. So the Lord said we're gonna go into slavery again.
Right.
The Israelites.
Right.
By what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
Right. So the Israelites was prophesied it, right? The true prophets.
Right.
Right? Moses, the real prophets, man, on the earth, right? The Israelites is the prophets.
Right.
And Moses prophesied that the Israelites was going to go into slavery on ships.
Right.
Now, what people went into slavery on ships? Hard bondage, shackles, chains. What people? What people?
What do you mean?
What people went through hard bondage? and went into slavery on ships.
African Americans.
All right, read on.
He didn't want to say that.
All right, read on. Hold on.
Ships.
Did you go into slavery? Did your people go into slavery on ships in hard bondage?
Not on ships.
All right, read on.
With ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold.
It said what?
Ye shall be sold.
Right. What's your last name?
Belushi.
See that? What is that derived from?
It's come from Baluchistan.
Is them Arabs?
Baluchistan are Arabs who migrated to a place.
You said that. So it's Arabs.
Yeah.
All right.
Persian.
So it said that they was gonna be what?
Like
Hold on. What's your last name, King?
Williams.
That's a so-called white man last name.
Right.
Yeah.
So you an Arab with an Arab last name, and he's an Israelite with a white man last name. All right, read that.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
And it said the Israelites was gonna be sold. What people went into slavery on ships and was sold? You said what? So-called black people. Read on.
Right.
So-
Unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Right. So you see how the scriptures are talking about. Who is this talking about? What people?
Black people.
But who is Moses speaking to?
He's speaking to the Israelis.
To the Israelites. So if we fitting it, cause we reading it, you saying black people. So if the black people fitting that, and he talking to the Israelites, who must the black people be? Israelites. All right, so we the Israelites.
Right.
So what's to come on the earth for the Israelites? Give me the book of Revelation chapter 2 and verse 26. Give me the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse number 2.
It's the book of Revelation.
Actually, give me that 1 Corinthians.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians. It's 2 and 26.
Come on.
1 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 6.
Yo.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
What's the Israelites?
That the saints shall judge the world.
Who are we?
That the saints shall judge the world.
Right, do you not know that the saints gonna judge the world? The Israelites are the saints. We the true prophets.
Right.
We the men of the Lord.
Right.
We really serve the Most High.
Right.
We keep the commandments was given to us.
Right.
Right? Was it given to Ishmael, man?
Yes, sir.
Said get the hell. He told her get the hell on, man.
Check it out, King.
Right? Hey, get the stepping, man.
Right.
Right? The law was given to us, man. We don't.
And if the world shall be judged by you, or ye were unworthy to judge the smallest matter.
Right? So we're gonna judge the world. Right? Through our Lord and his son, man. Right? The Israelites is gonna be back into rulership, judging the world in righteousness. Is this world righteous right now? No. Right? So when the Israelites is back in authority, right? Hey, we're gonna set true order under the Most High God.
White Israelites.
You said what?
Are they white Israelites?
No, there's no such thing as white. White is a color. Israelite is the nationality.
Blood.
It doesn't matter about color, it matters about the bloodline, and if you link up with the prophecies. If your people link up with the prophecies. That's how we know that we're the Israelites.
Jews were enslaved too.
You said who?
Jews.
What Jews?
Jewish people.
Jewish people? No, they don't link with them.
Hell, they were enslaved too.
No, they didn't go into. Did they go into slavery on ships? I'm talking about the Jewish right now in Israel. Did they go into slavery on ships?
They came from Europe.
No, exactly. So they don't fit the Bible.
Right.
They stole our nationality.
Right.
And we claiming it back in these last days, man.
Right.
Right? We the real Israelites, man.
Right.
We waking back up. We
Right.
coming back into power, man. And they hate to see it.
Right.
Right? They scared of us, man.
Right.
They don't want to see us really wake back up in these last days, man. They all scared of us, man. Right? But we coming back into power. Give me that real quick. See that? See that? See that? Yeah. Give me that real quick in Revelation.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 26.
You know?
And it reads, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end,
Uh-huh.
to him will I give power over the nations.
All right, so we're gonna have power over the nations. It's gonna be rulers. We're gonna be going back to our true estate.
Right.
Right? As king, we kings on the earth. Don't we look down, we look bad right now. Right? We out here killing each other. Our people strung out on drugs. You might see our people out here homeless or whatever. But at the day coming, we're gonna be back rulers.
Right.
Right? We just going through y'all are seeing our give me the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
Right? Right? Right now you're seeing our punishment. All right, so like give me the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse number 24. You can drop that. Give me Baruch 4 and 24. Right? Right now y'all seeing our punishment. Right in front of y'all eyes. It's like you at your friend's house and you seeing him get his ass whooped. You like, damn, better him than me. Right? And that's how the heathen is right now.
Yeah.
They seeing us getting our ass beat right now, man.
Right.
All down bad. Right? But what? Read that.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 24. Like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity.
It said what?
Have seen your captivity.
Yeah, they seeing our captivity, man. They seeing us in the chains and the shackles, man. Right? They seeing us getting shot down, man. Getting hung. They seeing all these things, man. Right? Read on.
So shall they see shortly your salvation.
Yeah, but y'all also gonna see our salvation, man. Y'all gonna see the glory of the Lord, man. They gonna see us get the salvation. They gonna see us back in the rulership, read on.
From our God, which shall come upon you with great glory and brightness of the everlasting.
Read.
My children, suffer patience, the wrath that is come upon you.
Right, so we already know that the Lord put wrath upon us, man. Now we understand why we going through the things we going through, right? Now we understand why we getting gunned down, right? Why we went through the slavery, why all these things happen is because we went against the Lord, right? Read on.
The wrath that has come upon you from God, for thine enemy have persecuted.
For the what?
For thine enemy have persecuted.
And our enemies, which is all the other nations, right? The Jewish, right? Which came from Europe, right? Hey, the Arabs, the Japanese, the Chinese, the Koreans, right? All these nations, man, are our enemies, man, right? Read on.
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
It said what?
But shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
And shortly, we're gonna see the destruction of our enemies, man. All right, I thought the brother had Zeeks on. All right, read on.
And shall tread upon his neck.
And what we gonna do?
And shall tread upon his neck.
And we gonna tread upon their necks, man. Like they had us in the damn, you know what I'm saying, the damn chokeholds, man, and had the knees on our neck. And the Lord said we gonna tread upon our enemies, man. And that's all the other nations. And that's what's to come, right? And the Lord putting the spirit back on the earth. Don't you see this world ending? Don't you see all hell breaking loose? This kingdom crumbling, right? Why'd you come to America?
Sorry,
You said what?
for education.
For the what?
Education.
Education. Do you love it here?
No.
All right. You hate it here? All right. Are you against America?
No.
You're not against America? So you with America?
Yeah.
So are you with them doing that to Gaza? So you just jammed up out here, man. Every damn Arab and Ishmaelite I ask, they dead. They mind get combusted, man. They don't know what to say.
Man, I gotta tell you.
They in the middle. Ah, damn. Well,
United States
yeah.
held free, like my ancestors.
So you got Americanized.
You know, you know Kuwait.
You drunk?
You know Kuwait.
You drunk?
No. Kuwait. You know Kuwait. You know, my originally ethnic was from Kuwait. You know, like my
They got 2 minutes, sisters.
My Baluchi grandparents migrated to Kuwait. Right?
All right, take a flyer then.
And Kuwait got invaded by Iraq, right? Who helped free Kuwait? The United States. If it wanted to the United States of America, Kuwait wouldn't be free. It would be under Iraq, because Iraq invaded us.
All right. Con, go ahead.
All right, so this book, right? The Black Holocaust for
See that?
Beginners by
See that?
S.C. Anderson.
See that?
It says, when did the Black Holocaust begin? It began with the Arab slave trade around 700 AD with Europeans.
You said what?
With the Europeans.
Right, so the Arabs had us in captivity. The
And the
the
Europeans.
sub-Saharan slave trade, man. All right? And they still enslave people right now over there, man. All right? Man, they put us in captivity right now, man.
Hey, y'all,
All
that's
right.
why he like America, because
Yeah. You teamed up.
Arabs
You
teamed up with
Yeah,
Europeans.
you clicked up with the
So
Edomites,
of course you
man.
like Americans.
Right. It said that the
They're gonna help their people.
yeah, it said that
Oh, now
it said that the Edomites hired the Arabs in the book of Maccabees, man.
Come on, man.
For war. They hired the Arabs, man, to fight with them.
Come on, man.
So we know that we're the Israelites.
Come on.
Did we prove it to you? Did we prove it to you? Did we show you? Right? So this is the Israelite book.
Right.
Now, are you ready for us to go back into rulership and to be subjective to the Israelites?
And like, do you guys have this opinion.
No, answer the question first.
Yeah, but I can't tell you that I'm ready for you guys to go to into ruling again if you guys have the same idea of the Gentiles being slaves and the Israelites being kings.
Well, we were slaves to y'all.
Yeah,
We were slaves to the white man.
Was that right?
We were slaves to the Moabites, man. We were slaves.
What was right?
Yeah, was that right?
Being
That we
slaves?
was, yeah.
That's all right. No.
Exactly. So if it's not right, if that was happening to y'all people, wouldn't y'all want justice?
Yeah.
So I mean, what's wrong with us to get one justice?
Right.
You're getting justice, but like.
And the justice
are you
is
guys
gonna,
enslave other people?
well, and the justice is gonna be us. See, when y'all think of slavery, y'all think about us raping men, right? Just doing all type of wild stuff. But ours is, yeah, because y'all did that.
Yeah.
We're wild men,
Hold up.
right? Wild men. The wild man, Ishmael's the wild man, and Esau's the foul man,
Can I bring
right?
this out?
Sick.
Can I bring this out?
All right, come on, bring it out.
This the book.
See
Black
that?
Holocaust for beginners.
Historian
I
in
actually
this
added
thing.
Again. It says, this is page 33. It says, given the reality that the Muslim slave trade was 2 to 1 women to fill the demand for concubines, we can reasonably assume that many of the leaders of the resistance movement among enslaved African women or Israelites were, you know what I'm saying, were women, right? It says
Just
this.
taking women, man.
Exactly. It said this gives us a new, different perspective on slavery and slave revolts. It was not just about destruction of African manhood. It was also about the destruction of African womanhood.
See that?
The Israelites, right? It said the availability of concubines, moreover, offer a Muslim man a measure of relief from unhappiness of a marriage that was sexually ungratifying.
So he went to go freak off with our women.
Exactly. It said before
His marriage wasn't going good, so he said, "Let me take a damn Israelite woman, man,
Look, it said
and ravishing my lust."
Look, it say before purchasing a slave whom he intended to use as a concubine,
See that?
a Muslim man was careful to make sure that she was responsive to his lustful or amorous
told you.
desires.
That's sick.
Advances,
That's sick.
It said this could be, look, it said this could be managed in the privacy of special stalls that were set aside in slave markets, right? It said close examination of female slaves by prospective buyers. Here, men would take liberties with these hapless girls ages 12 to 18.
And that's not that.
Hold on, and then look, let me
It said
see.
what age?
Ages 12 to 18.
And we know y'all get down with the youngest, man.
This the point.
Y'all get down with the youngest.
This the point that Arabs do. It says,
I could go
no,
write a book,
look,
and then I could say that.
no, look what the Arabs did. This is historical facts. Look, it says, this is history. This is in history. It says,
it's all history, right?
look, it says, in a manner, they would do this, they say they would take these hapless girls ages 12 to 18 in a manner they would not dream of when courting a Muslim woman.
See
right?
that?
They wish to marry.
Just ravishing.
Ravishing.
Look.
So they do things to our women they would not do to their women.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they do in Dubai.
Exactly.
What do they do to our
Right
women?
Exactly. Right now in Dubai. What they doing in Dubai?
To our women.
To our women.
Arabs.
The Arabs. What they doing to the Israelite women that go down there?
Everybody wishes to live in Dubai.
They doing all type of stuff to our women, man.
They're shitting on our
Yeah,
women.
shitting on them, paying them.
If a
Right?
woman goes there by her choice and she chooses
Look,
to be a
he's
sex
nasty.
slave.
Yeah, look at, yeah, wow.
Nah, listen,
Wow. Wow.
I'm not saying
little
the
girls and
criminals
shit.
are right.
Come on.
That what he did.
Like-
So this was to come.
Nah, he asked where's the proof. That's
We just gonna make, yeah, it's right there. It's still happening. The Lord said it's no new thing under the sun, man.
All Arabs are bad. I can go.
Man,
Can
what Arab?
Should I plot another account?
Like no. Ask our question. Does that mean all Arabs are bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? Because this is an individual thing.
Man, it don't even matter.
They don't.
It don't even matter about that. If one bad, you got a good one. Y'all all gonna get it, man. You all gonna get it, man. Right? It don't matter. Hey, it's the judgment. The Lord said the judgment is written, man. It's already written. Right? Ain't-
Is it justifiable?
So hold on. Hold your peace. Hold your peace. Hold your peace, Ishmael. Don't get wild up here.
Right.
All right? Don't get wild up here. All right? So like I was saying, I mean, you'll have a totally different, you'll be saying so much different things if that was happening to your people.
Right.
Right? This whole, hey, I ain't gonna lie. If it was having 10 people, they might blow this whole place up, man. Right?
I can't go around. Can't go
They over there be,
because one black person kills one.
you will see a bunch of bags in the air, man. Right? We'll be throwing bags, man, and running. Right?
Hey, you Jewish man.
We'll be throwing the bags. No, we Israelites, man.
No, this guy.
No, we the Israelites.
Destroying the Star of David.
We the Israelites. No, we Israelites. We Israelites. We Israelites.
The Star of David
We
is
Israelites.
easy.
I just told you, no. Yeah, and it's the lily. Yeah, you don't understand that. That's all. I told you we taking our heritage back.
Right.
That's our stuff. That's Israelite stuff.
You can't call a large group of people bad just because one.
No, yeah, this is bad. Yeah,
Which nation?
I got.
First thing, do you know the difference between a Sunni Muslim and a Shia Muslim?
Yeah.
I'm a Shia.
Which one?
Oh, wow. You the worst kind.
I'm a Shia.
See that?
Do you know what she is?
You're the worst kind.
But
You
brother,
worship
brother.
the graves?
No,
Yeah, you do.
no, we do
You
not.
ready to blow
What's-
yourself? You ready,
what's your proof?
you ready to blow yourself up?
No.
Yeah,
What is
she
your
ain't
name?
what?
No. You see, you're mixing up facts. He's mixing up
Do you
Sunni
cut
facts
your
and Shia.
do you cut your
I do
head?
not do this.
You don't,
Why?
You don't cut your head with the sword.
No.
See that?
I don't
See
have
that?
to
You ain't a real Shiite then, man.
You do. So you,
Alright.
so you pray like this.
I pray like this. I'm submitting to God.
You said, hold on, do that again.
Imagine
How you pray?
like this, man. We pray like this.
Like you sleep.
No. There's a full prayer. You can go on the YouTube and watch it.
It's madness,
You got,
Right? So, hey, but hold on. Besides all that, but besides all that, we gonna continue to exhort Israel. Hold on. Yeah, we gonna continue to exhort Israel and show y'all that look, this is why we have to come back into authority, man.
Right.
This is why when the Israelites go back into authority, man, we're gonna set order on the earth, man.
That's right.
No more bowing down to that nasty rock, man.
Right.
And putting your head in that nasty little hole, man.
Right.
And licking and doing all type of vile things in it, man.
Freaking off.
And going around and around 1,000 times, man. Until you damn pass out.
Right.
Right? We cutting all that down, man. Give me a Beckett chapter 2 and verse number 18, man.
Right.
That dumbass rock, man. Man, bring that out, man.
Stupid stone.
Bring that out. Beckett chapter 2 and verse number 18, man. Yeah, we cutting that down, man.
Chapter 2 and verse
And we gonna
18.
destroy. We really gonna destroy these idols, man.
That's right.
We gonna break them things down, man.
And
Right?
Oh, yeah.
We gonna set order back in the earth.
Right. You want 18, 19?
Start at 18.
What profited the graven image?
It said what?
What profited the graven
Yeah,
image?
that rock ain't doing nothing. What that rock doing for y'all?
Which rock?
In Mecca.
That make up?
Yeah. The cobblestone.
What do you mean that doesn't do anything to us?
What that mean to you? That rock.
That's the house of Prophet Abraham.
It's the what?
That's the house of Prophet
So
Abraham.
Abraham stayed there.
Abraham built that and stayed there.
Abraham built that and stayed there. Abraham built the cobblestone.
Yeah. If he a Shiite, then you part of the Rafida, right?
Who's your Rafida?
The people that's part of the
And
Khawarij
why-
that tried to kill Muhammad.
And then hold on, and didn't Abraham tell you,
Fact wrong, man.
hold on.
I gotta tell you, man, do your homework.
Didn't
Homework, man.
hold on, didn't God tell Abraham to listen to his wife Sarah and told Ishmael to get the hell on, man?
Right.
Hey, take her, hey, get the hell on out of here, man. Right? Right?
You gotta do your homework,
You
man.
said that, man. Right? So that's not the house of Abraham, man. That's an idol. Finish that at Beckett.
What profited the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it? The molten
Them
image
damn arrows built that.
Right.
Right?
and a teacher of lies
Right.
that the maker of his work trusted therein
Read.
to make dumb idols.
And get that account of
Woe unto
Ishmael
him that
getting
said
kicked out.
to the wood, awake.
He said what?
Woe unto him that said to the wood,
And the
awake.
Lord said death and destruction to these people. And what?
To the dumb stone.
To the what?
To the dumb stone.
What's the Kaaba?
To the dumb stone.
What's the in Mecca the damn nasty stone?
To the dumb stone.
And the Lord said that's a dumb stone, man. Don't do nothing, man. And we don't fear these damn idols, man. Right, read on.
Arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold.
It is what?
It is laid over with
And they
gold.
got the
and
gold.
silver.
They got the gold and the silver on there, man. Right? Read on.
and there is no breath at all in the midst of it.
And there's no breath in that, man. But we serve the living God, man. Yahweh. Right? The God of the heavens and the earth, man. Right? The God that created all things, and we shutting down these false idols, man. Because all that's just an idol, man. Right? We serve the true living God, man. Not an idol. All right, bring it out.
This is the book of Genesis chapter 21 and verse 10. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman.
It said do what?
Cast out this bondwoman and her son.
They said cast out this nasty bondwoman, man.
Right.
And her son. You know what the son, you know who the son is? Ishmael. She said, get the hell on, man. Read on.
Right.
Yes, she did. Come here, Rodney.
It said,
See that?
it said, for the son of this woman shall not be heir with my son.
Said
even
what?
with Isaac.
It said what?
It said for the son of this bondwoman, Salakia, shall not be heir with my
It
son.
said, hey, this son ain't compared to my son,
Even
man.
with Isaac.
Right? Even with Isaac, man. So the Lord chose Isaac. Did the Lord choose Ishmael? Did the Lord choose Ishmael? He didn't choose Ishmael. He said what? Read that again. So you gotta listen. All right?
Verse 12.
He said you got liberty right now to act like you dumb. When the kingdom comes, you gonna have to listen, man.
Right.
Or we gonna beat you on the side till you bleed, man.
Right.
Say, and we gonna be not ashamed to beat an evil servant on the side till we bleed, man. That's thus said the Lord, man. Gonna put you in order, right? And my uncle used to smack us with both hands, man. Right? Smack you with both hands, man. Right? I know you're gonna listen now. Right? You're gonna listen now. You're gonna be attentive now. Right? Yeah, get your shit ringing, man. Ears ringing. All right, read that.
Hey, yo. Start at verse 9. This is the book of Genesis chapter 21 and verse 9. And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had born unto Abraham, mocking. Wherefore,
And Salakia. Because this controversy going around, and he came up, man. He wanted to know what was going on.
Right.
We not intended, and this is edification to the Israelites,
Right.
because they have to know this, man, right? And know that we're gonna be back into rulership, man. And it's a spirit that's what I was literally going into, and the heathen came up, man, right? And we're just farther edifying and showing you, look, we have to come back in order, man.
Right.
We have to come back into rulership, man. That's the only way this earth gonna go back into righteousness.
Right.
Read that. Because it's gonna be judged by God, not by man. Read that.
And Sarah saw the son of Hagar, the Egyptian, which she had born unto Abraham, mocking. Wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman.
She said to Abraham, all right? Y'all said Abraham lived in the damn nasty megastone.
Come on now.
I mean, it's like in the cobblestone.
Right.
Right? That dumb idol.
Right.
That dumb stone.
Right.
That a lot of our people fall victim to, man.
Come on now.
The dumb idols.
Stupidness.
Read.
Said, wherefore she said unto Abraham, cast out this bondwoman and her son.
And her son. Her son is Ishmael. She said, cast them out.
Right.
Read on. Let's see what God said.
For the son of this bondwoman shall not be heir with my son, even with Isaac. And the thing was very grievous in Abraham's sight because of his son. And God said unto Abraham,
And who said?
and God said unto Abraham,
And who said?
and God said unto Abraham, let it not be grievous in thy sight because of the lad and because of thy bondwoman. And all that Sarah has said.
And what?
And all that Sarah has said unto thee, hearken unto her voice.
Do what?
Hearken unto her voice.
One more time.
Hearken unto her voice.
Read.
For in Isaac.
And who?
For in Isaac.
Nah, Ishmael.
In Isaac.
The Arabs.
In Isaac.
The Muslims.
In Isaac shall thy seed be
In
called.
Isaac shall thy seed be called, man.
Not Ishmael.
Not Ishmael. So you know what happened? She packed her damn bags and got the hell up out of there, man. Said you gotta, you know what I'm saying? What did they say on MTV Cribs? Right? He said you gotta you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell up out of here, man.
Straight up.
Yeah. Get the stepping, man. You ain't gotta go home, but you damn sure gotta get the hell up out of here. Get the pushing. So the Lord chose us. And we can cut up the Quran.
Right.
The Lord said we the Israelites the prophets.
Right.
Muhammad's not a prophet. You believe Muhammad's a prophet?
What did he prophesy?
What did he prophesy? Give me one prophecy that came to pass.
The cutting of the moon.
The cutting of the moon. Break that down. Ishmael don't got breakdowns,
That
man.
don't break that.
Break that down.
So basically, the people who the Muslims call the kuffar, the people who do not believe in Prophet Muhammad, nor Islam, nor believe in one God.
No, what's the prophecy? What was the prophecy that was written?
We're telling Prophet Muhammad, you're a liar. We told him, I'm a liar.
It was
I'm gonna show you
mocking
guys. He went out in the night. He saw the moon. He did this, and the moon cut in half.
Did you see that? Can we see that today?
Is that a prophecy?
Can- So that's
Is that a prophecy?
so. How do we know that? How do we know that actually came to pass?
So we don't see full moons anymore?
Yeah. So is the moon? Is the moon? So when he cut it in half, did it stay cut?
No, went back, of course.
So it went back.
Yeah.
Well, it said that the prophecy is that the moon was gonna cut in half. That's not a prophecy.
Is that a prophecy?
It's, and that's is that the only prophecy?
There are many more prophecies, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not well educated.
Man, that's not, and that's not a prophecy. He's not a prophet of the Lord.
At all.
In the Quran,
You can read the Quran,
I think it says Surah 27 and verse 29, right? Prophethood was given on to Israel, man,
Right.
to the Israelites.
Right.
We are the prophets of the Most High, right? The Most High said that he revealed this. Give me Proverbs, not Proverbs.
Psalms 49.
Yeah, give me that. Give me Amos chapter 3, and I believe I want verse 7. He revealed the secrets unto his servants. His servants. Who's the servants of the Lord? We the servants of the Lord, man.
Right.
All right, read that.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3
Hey, brother.
and verse 7.
Hold on, Salaki. Hey, brother. You got 2 minutes to hear the words of God, our history. Hold on, what the? Hold on, real. We cold, brother, but we out here for you. We look. Come on, man. But what are we about? I mean, what are we up here serving Satan? But how do you know?
Well, good night.
No, but you automatically just said we with you. How do you know? You can't just presumptuously just say that and not understand what we even talking about, brother.
The Lord said, don't judge by appearance.
Yeah, don't judge by appearance. This could all just be up here for show. You don't know, brother, until you come and actually talk about it, brother. All right, so we're actually the Israelites, brother. We God's chosen people. We got to come back to keeping the commandments. And if you with us 110%, see that? And he peeled off in the night, man. Chasing tail, man. Chasing tail.
Elder, quit trying to freak off, Elder.
See that? See that?
Don't mess with the young women,
Give me-
Elder.
give me-
Get this word.
Give me Micah 7 and 2, man.
110% freak off.
All right, so Ishmael had to escape. Ishmael had a damn runaway, man.
He had to get a
He's a
private.
damn runaway.
It was hot. That's why.
Right?
That's why he ain't leave.
He had to get the hell up out of there, man. Kind of escape.
Hot
All right, read that.
This is the book of Micah,
Escaped on this damn camel,
chapter
man.
7
Right.
These niggas beat me the
and verse
fuck
2.
Yeah.
The good man is purged out of the earth, and there is none upright among men.
Uh-huh.
They all lie and wait for blood. They hunt every man his brother
Uh-huh.
with a net.
We hunting each other, man. Right? And we see it in the scriptures. Right? You had the northern kingdom, right? Always trying to knock each other off. I think it was a king, he only ruled for 7 days, man. Think Pekahiah, Pekahiah, I think. He plotted, right? Got into the rulership, got in the king's seat, and they knocked him off, man. Right? I think it's 7 days, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So we always trying to murder each other, kill each other for that top spot. Be that head honcho, man. Right? But when the Lord said we all kings on the earth. We all one body, man.
Right?
Everybody can't be the king, and we got one king, man. Our king is Yahushua, man.
Right.
Who's gonna come back and set order. And if you don't get down with the program, you're gonna have to lay down, man.
Right.
You're gonna have to get put to death. Right? Because the Lord is coming back to restore order in this kingdom, man. They even asked that in the book of John. I believe it's Acts 1 and verse 6, man. They asked him, will you give me Acts 1 and 6. Real quick.
The book of Acts, chapter 1 and verse number 6.
This is what the apostles was asking, man.
When they therefore were come together, they asked asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
It said what?
Restore again the kingdom to
And
Israel.
we gotta, and that's a cut to these Christians, man. The apostles is asking, are you gonna restore the kingdom back to us, man? Back to the Israelites. Why ain't I saying all people?
Right.
When are you gonna restore the kingdom back to Israel, man? That we may come back into rulership. That we may set order back on the earth, man. That you may be ruling and show us the promises that you said that we're gonna sit on 12 thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel, man.
Right.
Right? And the whole nation. Why, you know what I'm saying? When is this gonna happen? And we know that it was more work to be done. It was more people that we needed to wake up. Right? The apostles needed to wake up. But Salakia, they asked when we gonna restore the kingdom. Because they know that, hey, we need to be back into our rightful estate of being kings on the earth, man.
Right.
Because we're not, give me the classic, Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse number 10.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse number 10. Say not thou,
10 and verse 7, Salakia.
God. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and verse 7. I have seen servants upon horses
Yeah.
and princes walking as servants upon the
And
earth.
we princes, man, walking as servants. We're going through this captivity, man. But the Lord haven't forgot that who we actually are as princes on the earth, man, kings on the earth. All right, we're just now going through these damn punishments, man. And we have to understand that we actually are princes, man. We actually are kings, man. And we have to come back into that mindset, right? But you know what I'm saying? Hey, some of these princes that's walking as servants, they want to keep the damn they want to keep the servant upon that horse, man. Esau upon that power. They love kind of walking on the ground now. This ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't too bad, man. I kind of like walking. But they say, I kind of like mobbing, man. Right? I kind of like this thing. No, man, we want to knock Esau and these nations off the damn horse, hog tie him and drag him. Right? Like they did us.
Come on now.
Or had one brother, like the Levi side, man. The Levi jeans. Had one horse, right? And had him tied up with his legs. And had the other horse, and they have it tied up to his damn neck or his torso, and had the horses run opposite ways, man, and then turn them apart. Right? That's what they did to us, man.
Another thing they used to do?
What?
The Arabs, I wanted to bring it out. They used to daggone tie a slave to the camel's belly after they dehydrated
See
the
that?
camel.
See that?
Let the camel drink till he full, and then it would shred his body.
Yeah,
in
that's
half.
madness. That's diabolical, wild type of thinking, man. Right? Who thinks of stuff like that? Esau, Ishmael, these damn nations, man. All this weird and crazy stuff. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Israel, we gotta wake back up, man.
Right.
We gotta turn back to the Lord.
Right.
You so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American, man. Right? You got all hell breaking loose, man. Hey, brother, you got 2 minutes. I see you got the cross on, brother. Can I bring out a scripture real quick for you? Here. Shh. Hey, we cold, brother. And yet you still stand out here. You cold and you hug the Edomite out here, man. You suffered in the cold for 4 extra seconds to hug an Edomite, man. Right? So Jake, your mind jammed up, man. Our forefathers really stood for things, man. We loved our nation. Right? We fought for our nation, man. Right? We went tooth and nail for our nation, man. And we stood for the Lord.
Right.
Now Jake's standing for Trump.
Right.
Talking about MAGA. Talking about free at last, man. That damn cool at the inauguration, man. Wanting to be a damn regenerated Martin Luther King, man.
You heard that?
Talking about let freedom ring, man.
It was like they're happy that ICE is
Yeah.
Turkey.
Talking about let freedom ring from the tops of the hilltops of Colorado, man.
You seen that Jake that got beat up at the rally?
See that? I ain't even see that, man.
Jumped him. He had a MAGA hat on. and
They jumped Jake with the MAGA hat on at the rally, man.
All right, see that?
Right? So Esau hates your guts, right? And Jake, you have to understand that, hey, you supposed to be in rulership, man. These people supposed to be submissive unto you, right? So we have to come back to our God, and that's the only way that we're gonna be restored back to our first estate, and the kingdom's gonna be restored, man. He said he waiting on us. It's your fault that we're not in the kingdom yet,
Right.
because you won't wake up.
Right.
You won't put down the damn effeminate spirit, man. You won't put down the drugs. You won't put down that damn bottle, man.
Right.
You won't stop whoring off.
Right.
Right? You won't stop sinning, chiefly, man. Right? Cause there's so many accounts, man. Right? We was warriors on the earth.
Right.
Right? Judges on the earth. Right? We was warriors, man.
Right.
We really went out to give me 1 Chronicles chapter 12 and verse number 32. We had such a different mindset, man. All right? Bring that out.
You said 12 and 2.
32.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles.
Hey, brother. You got 2 minutes for the words of God?
I mean, if it was 80 degrees out, I would.
Well, you gotta make your body a living sacrifice for God. You believe in God, right? Do you believe in God?
I believe in not following the doctrine.
All right, brother. Don't.
I appreciate what y'all doing.
Well, how you know what we doing? What are we doing?
I live right here, bro.
I said, what are we doing? Do you know? All right, brother. So take a fly then. See that? You dropped something, brother. Right here. It's your nationality. You need to come get it back, brother.
Right.
You need to come get this truth.
Right.
All right? And let go of the carnal things.
Right.
That club ain't gonna do nothing for you, brother.
Right.
Right? But fill you with damn lust and drunkenness. All right, brother.
It's 80 degrees over
Yeah, it's 80 degrees.
but it's 20.
All right. And the Lord gonna hold you to that. When it get 80 degrees, you might not make it to 80 degrees. All right?
79 and you perish.
Yeah. You might perish on this ice, man. All right? You never know what the Lord do, man. The Lord can make anything happen. All right? Can't put it past the Lord. All right? It's all of his will. I'll bring it up.
This is the book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 12, and verse 32.
No.
And of the children of Issachar, which were men.
You
that
so-called Mexicans, man. You need to get back on this.
Right.
All right? You need to wake the hell up.
Right.
All right? You got ice on your ass because you won't wake up.
Right.
Right? You could have had refuge at an Israelite school or something, man. Could have been ducked off somewhere, man.
Right.
You would have been in good case. Right? But you want to freak off. Right? You want to sin and drink damn Modelo Negros all damn day, man.
Right.
You know?
Which were men that had understanding of the time.
See, you had understanding of the times. See, the Lord would have kind of told y'all ice was coming. He kind of would have showed y'all the signs, man. Y'all kind of would have tapped back in. Right? Y'all would have knew where they was coming from. Right? Because y'all helped us in war, man. Y'all helped us where to go. Y'all would have kind of had understanding, man. Right? You would have seen the time. You would have seen the moon. Kind of would have thought to warn the people, like, look, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we need to get back in order, man.
Right.
Hey, the Lord's showing a couple things in the skies, man. All right? I can't wait till Issachar brother come back into that mindset, man.
Right.
Right? To that spirit. They kind of show us things, right? And Lord, when it's the Issachar brother out there, kind of tapping back into, you know what I'm saying, being a teller of the sky. So I can read that one more time.
Which
For
were
I butchered.
men that had understanding of the time.
And Issachar tap back in to have an understanding of the times, man. Being able to discern what time we living in, you know?
To know what Israel ought to do.
And you can show Israel what ought to do, man. A Judite can't do that. We don't know how to do that, man. Right? We just kind of, you know what I'm saying, we kind of just teach the law, man. Kind of be sitting in the king's seat, man. Right? Kind of do this and do that. But Issachar, you kind of, hey, you so-called Mexicans, you can do this, man. We need y'all. Right? So you Mexicans need to wake up, you know?
The heads of them were 200, and all their brethren were at their command.
You know?
Of Zebulun.
Of who?
Of Zebulun.
See, you Zebulonites, man.
Where's Zebulon?
Y'all need to wake up, man. what's that? The damn Guatemalans, man. Right? Zebulon. Or where y'all at?
Guatemala.
Yeah, the Guatemalans, man. Right? Kind of worked with a Guatemalan, man. Right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you need to tap back in. All he was doing was just being lustful, man. Right? Talking about Mamacita all day, man. Right? And kind of got jammed up and then start beefing with the Asherite, man. Right? Got to start fighting in there, man. Tribe against tribe. It was crazy in that joint, man. Read on.
Of Zebulon, such went forth to battle, expert in war.
They was what?
Expert in war.
Y'all was experts in war, man. Setting things in order, man. Right? Had things going here, going there. Look, we need to flank here, right? It's too many men. We might have to retreat, right? Let's come back and regroup, right? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was experts in war, man. Right? Had battle formations, man. Y'all knew how to put the shield up this way, and y'all know how to do that, man. Right? You had the shield. You had one brother with the shield up, right? One brother with the shield down, man. So if they throw arrows, you good up top, right? They try to thrust you through, you good, right? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all was experts, man. You know?
With all instruments of war.
With all instruments, right?
50,000 which could keep rank.
They said what?
50,000 which could keep
They
rank.
was able to know how to keep rank, man. Experts in war. Imagine that.
Hey, you got Northern Kingdom on your staff now. They talking back.
Yeah, they talking back.
Kind of hiding in the corner.
Yeah, don't know what's going on, right? You was experts in war, man. That could keep rank. We need to come back to this, man. Let's set order again. The Lord looking for warriors in these last days, you know?
They were not of double heart.
They was what?
They were not of double
And they
heart.
weren't of a double heart. Meaning when they went on that battlefield, hey, it's time to fight, man. Right? Ain't no turning back. We gonna, yeah. You fully in this thing, and you fully believe in the Most High that He gonna fight your battle, man. And keep it pushing.
Got it.
Don't point that finger at us.
Right.
I got it. I got it though.
Don't point that finger at us.
What do you got?
I bust my ass last time.
Yeah, keep
All
pushing,
praise to the Most High.
boy. All right, read.
And of Natalie,
He fell for us. That was
Damn, Elamites, man. I'm tired of them.
and of
All right,
Natalie,
read that.
1,000 captains, and with them, with shield and spears,
See, they had
30 and 7,000.
Man, that's how we was brothers was in this thing, man. Right? Had shields, spears, man, experts of war. They was telling us understanding of the times, man, in the skies, and hey, not breaking rank, man. They kept order, right? Whatever the captain said, hey, we on that, man.
Right.
One of a double heart. So we gotta wake back up, man. The Lord, give me the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, and verse number 10, man.
I just wanted to say something. I was watching a brother class this morning, and he was talking about how, like that's one of the things that we're looking forward to in the kingdom.
Yeah.
There ain't gonna be no more damn Esau-made weapons.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't gonna have to worry about
None of that.
spears and bucklers and
None of that.
shields and all this shit.
Yeah.
We gonna finally be
It said it in the book of Isaiah. Give me Isaiah chapter 2 and verse number 4, real quick.
we gonna finally be at peace. Ain't gonna be no more.
Hold that. Give me Isaiah 2 and 4. Yeah, he said it's gonna be no more war, man. Bring it out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 2 and verse 4.
Nope.
And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares.
They should do what?
Beat their swords into plowshares.
So they gonna change the swords, cause we was blacksmiths too, right? We gonna beat the swords into plowshares, man. You know?
And their spears.
And their what?
And their spears into pruning hooks.
Right. So we gonna go back to the agricultural thing, man. We ain't gonna have to have no sword no more, no damn spears no more. You know?
Nations shall not lift up sword against nation.
All right.
Neither shall they learn war anymore.
And it's gonna be no more war once we back in the land, man. All that's cut down, man.
Right.
We wish these nations would try to start something, man. It's gonna be hell and havoc. Right? All hell gonna break loose. Right? And they, you know what I'm saying, they gonna be so fearful, they gonna get in order. Because automatically the Lord said any nation that don't want to serve us, they're gonna perish, man. Right? Straight like that. You don't think the Lord gonna know? You don't think we ain't gonna know what's going on? We're gonna have so much order. We have eyes everywhere, man.
Right.
We like the angels, man. Right? We gonna have eyes everywhere to be able to see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have everybody in order, right? And you know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that going on in the kingdom.
Right.
Right? So you can drop that. Give me that.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37, and verse number 10.
So no more, Salaki. So no more of these, like the brother said, no more Edomite weapons, man.
Right.
No more nukes. No more damn Glock, your Glocks with the switches on it.
Right.
All right, no more of that, man. None of that. All right, read.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 10. And it reads, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived.
And they what?
And they lived.
And we trying to breathe breath into you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. All right, so that you can live, right? That you can breathe, man. That you can understand. Look, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we God's chosen people, man. You know?
And stood up on their feet.
And what?
And stood up upon their feet.
And we trying to stand you upon your feet, man. Because Esau and these nations put you on your ass, man.
Right.
Right? You on your back pockets right now. Down bad. Right? But we trying to put you on your feet, man. Till you stand up like a man. You know?
An exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, Son of man.
Hey, it's like read that again. Damn, men pleasers.
Verse 10.
Yeah, sister, you got
10.
sister, you got 2 minutes for God's word.
I got God's word.
Well, can we read you one scripture
I gotta go.
of God's word?
God gonna lead you.
God gonna lead you. All right, you know he can lead you into death as well.
He ain't gonna do that.
How do you know? All right.
Okay.
All right, read that. That's yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Ezekiel 37 and 10.
It's like our people just say cool, just things they think is cool to say, like it's acceptable. Like if I say this, I can kind of get out of here and wiggle out of here. All right. But nobody wants to have a conversation, man. Read that. Hey, brother, you got 2 minutes for the words of God. All right, read that.
2 minutes for Esau. Yeah. Ezekiel 37 and 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived.
And they what?
And they lived, and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
Hey, what?
An exceeding great army.
And we're trying to raise up an exceeding great army, man.
Right.
Right? Warriors of the Lord. Right? They can keep rank like we read, man. Can keep order under Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man.
Right.
Their leader, their king, their captain, man. You know?
Verse 11. It reads, Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel.
It said what?
These bones are the whole house of Israel.
Read.
Behold, they say, our bones are dry, and our hope is lost. We are cut off from. We are cut off.
Hey, brother.
For our parts.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Your hat fell off. Hey, brother. See that? Got the rubber hat. If you know what I'm saying, man. Those that have ears, you got the rubber hat. All right, that's madness, man. Yeah, got the Jake Yarmulke on.
The Yoshi shell in his
Yeah, that's madness, man. That's madness,
Mario
man.
shell in his head.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna get a couple more. I'm gonna close out. All right. So Israel, we need to come back to who we are as God's chosen people, and damn sure not wear that type of hat.
Right.
Right? We weren't wearing it. We smacked the hat off, man.
Right.
Like a damn yarmulke.
That's a regular
Right?
hat. He just wearing
There's a hat. He just rolled it, man. Like a Negro.
You can see his hairline.
Yeah, you like a Negro, man. It's cold out here. Right? Make your granny proud and just put the hat over your ears, man. Granny will have a damn heart attack if she seen that hat like that, man. Right? Yeah. But give me the book of give me Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18. It's madness. We're going to close out with that. Daniel 7 and verse 18. Whoever get it first.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 7 and verse 18.
You know?
But the saints of the Most High.
But the what?
But the saints of the Most High.
Who are we?
But the saints of the Most High.
Read it again.
But the saints of the Most High.
Read.
Shall take the kingdom.
Shall what?
Shall take the kingdom.
What we going to do?
Shall take the kingdom.
Read.
And possess,
Read.
and possess the kingdom.
And what?
And possess the kingdom. Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
How long?
Forever.
Read.
Even forever and ever.
All right, so hey, we're going to take the kingdom back by storm, man.
Right.
Under Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man.
Right.
Right? And not break rank.
At all.
Right? And so Israel, you need to come back to your first estate as the ruling class on the earth, man.
Right.
Right? So with that, all praise to the Most High God. Hold on. Salaki, before we close out. Hey, brother, you still out here, man. Get one scripture. Hold on, brother. You got to be a leader. This might be something that you need to pass down to her. You never heard this before, brother. Ever. You might not hear it nowhere else.
Nope.
See that? See that? So you Jakes, you Israelites, man, you fit it. You cooked out here, man. You're cooked if you don't come back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. So with that, all praises to the Most High. Kum Yashal. Kum Yashal. Kum Yashal.